All right, what's happening, everybody, and welcome to the Pops and Wiz SportsCast. We're your host. My name is Mr. Whiskers, and to my right is Papa K. How you doing tonight, Dad?
Upset already.
I know, because you just checked the score. You should probably wait till after we do the intro before you start checking scores.
Severino sucks. Get rid of him at the trade deadline if you can. Maybe for a ham sandwich.
All right. Well, you know what? I mean, it's not going to fix anything, and we could, we can sit there. You can say the team sucks every time they win, and then have hopes and prayers every time. Hopes every time they win.
Go nowhere.
I already said I don't think they're making the playoffs this season.
Baltimore is ahead of them.
But every time I tell you that I don't think they're making the playoffs, you have like this other half glass full attitude going.
Well, because of 3 wild cards. But
yeah, but like you just said, they're not going anywhere this season.
no, they're 7.5 games behind Baltimore, and I think 10 behind Tampa Bay, who's the only team that's going to challenge them is the Orioles right now. Not the Red Sox, not the Yankees, and not Toronto.
We got Grim in chat saying, "Yo, what's happening, Grim? How you doing, brother? How's
By the way,
everything going?"
happy birthday to Mary Ellen today.
Yes, happy birthday.
Mary Ellen Corrier's to the birthday today.
June 13th.
Yep.
So big happy birthday. Happy birthday, Mary Ellen. Happy birthday to you. Still sing happy birthday, whether you watch it or not. You could watch later. She could watch it when it goes on YouTube. Come on, man. Grim says he's doing fine. That's what I like to hear. Before we get into any sports talk, I have something I'd like to share with everybody today. So, as you know, if you didn't know, I enjoy speedrunning games. We've done quite a few things on this channel where, we've done speedrun races. I've done a couple of speedruns myself in the past and realized, I've gotten away from it for quite some time. And so I wanted to get back into it. One of the categories that I like to compete in is Resident Evil 3 Remake Assisted Legit. And what I mean by legit, for those that don't follow speedrunning, there's a couple of different categories. There's New Game Plus, where you get to use infinite ammo weapons, and then there's legit runs, where it's not infinite ammo, and you can't use any of the New Game Plus items. Well, long story short, I was playing earlier today, and I got a time of 58:24. I played again later in the day after I got my chores done, only this time I recorded it. And I got a 57:13. Now I looked at that. Again, now I have it recorded. I have proof of its existence. And we'll be releasing it on YouTube later this evening. I looked at speedrun.com, Pops. And right now, in that category, I'm 45th in the world. This would bump me up to 34th. And then...
Big jump.
Ready for this? You ready for this? Now, I know I've already told you.
Right.
But, then when I filtered in, so it's 34th amongst all consoles that the game came out on. But when I filtered in PS5 only, puts me in 2nd place.
Behind who?
I can't figure out how to spell the name. It's a Japanese runner, but 57:13 is mine. That runner is in first place with a 46:46.
Oh, wow.
How crazy is that? Yo, we got, oh my God! JT Cards just cheered 20 bits. Thank you so much for the bits, JT. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you so much.
Remember, Miller Lite, when you're going to advertise us, sponsor us, rather.
Sponsorship, right? How you doing, JT? How's everything going? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome to the show. Here we'd like to, the Pops and Wiz Sportscast. We're going to be shooting the shit, talking sports for a little bit, and then we're going to do the Home Run Derby Challenge in about 45 minutes or so. Catching up on all fun things in the world, and then we'll be playing MLB The Show 23. It's gonna be good. And right now I'm leading Pops 5-4. We do a three round series, right? 3 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
3 minutes per round, no timeouts.
No.
And we only use the X and square button to see who can hit more home runs.
Yeah.
And so now I get to pick first this week, actually.
Yes, good. Maybe I'll put some pressure on you.
That's right, I pick first, so you hit first.
Yeah, because you've been kicking my ass when I won.
But how you doing, JT? How's your week been going? How was your weekend?
Where's JT from?
No,
Oh, okay.
I do not know. Where you from, JT? Where you reside? We're from New York. New York, your concrete jungles where dreams are made of.
Home of the losers in sports.
Oh my God, you were so harsh, man.
Come on. When have we won anything? Think about it.
Oh, a championship-wise?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't win a championship, that means you're a loser?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Sure it does.
They're one of the most consistent teams. The Yankees are one of the most consistent teams to make the playoffs.
And lose every year.
Still make the playoffs every year. You know how many teams
But lose.
barely ever make the playoffs?
Rangers make the playoffs every year. Lose.
You know, Pops, here's the thing.
Yankees were the last championship team.
You have been spoiled your entire life with the Yankees.
14 years I'm waiting now. Come on.
14 years.
I
I
was
know, but
spoiled.
it's like, you know, the Jets fans have waited over 50 years.
More than that.
It's 55, 56?
55, yeah.
55 years for a championship.
Well, they think with Aaron Rodgers, they're going to come to the promised land. I don't know. I hope they do in one way. I hope the Giants and the Jets face each other. That would be something, huh?
Well, I don't see that happening because I don't see the Giants taking the division. Not with how strong the Eagles are.
Yeah, but the Giants won Super Bowls with wild cards.
This is true.
Remember that?
This is true.
They were 9-7 when they won the Super Bowl.
But still.
They were 10-6. They won the Super Bowl.
Still. You're looking at a very different
Oh yeah, yeah.
NFL now.
Anything can happen.
Just
But-
even think of, like we talked about. Hold
Yeah.
on. I want to make a point. Think about what we talked about. If the rules today existed in 2007, Giants ain't winning that Super Bowl.
But many other teams wouldn't have either.
I know.
Not just the Giants.
No, I know that. But again,
There were games where I saw hits that, forget it.
that's not the point. The point is, you said the Giants won the Super Bowl in 2007. I am a diehard Giants fan. All right.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like we glossed over the fact that I would be in second place, but anyways, that's not important anymore. Grim is saying, yeah, my Twins haven't won a World Series in 34 years, but they still kick ass and really try to make it again.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Love it. Love what you're going at, Grim. Love what you said there. 34 years for the Twins.
Yeah, I know. Again, like I said, we had our run when we had that core four. Yeah.
That's a rare thing, you know?
You don't get players like that.
No.
often, where all four, and then some, because I consider Paul O'Neill one of the core four, but he was traded from Cincinnati, but he was instrumental in the Yankees' success. Clutch hitter. And by the way,
Listen.
I watched the Yankeeography, just real fast, of Hideki Matsui.
He was fantastic.
He won the World Series Game 6 by himself. He had all 6 RBIs. They wouldn't re-sign him the next year. You talk about a bad move by Cashman? Who does he sign? Nick Johnson. By the way, who played 11 games that year and got hurt again.
Okay. Understandably so, right?
Matsui, the MVP of the World Series. All he asked for was $6.7 million. Now, that's a joke.
It's not a lot.
It's a joke. And
I agree with you on that.
They wouldn't
But
give it.
again, he was getting up there.
He was 33. He was in his prime. You kidding me? Plus, the guy just got the MVP and won the World Series for you with 6 RBIs against Pedro
Was it a
Martinez.
bad move? Yes, it was a bad move. The Yankees had a whole bunch of reasons on why they didn't sign him, I'm sure. As fans, we don't care what the reasons are.
He only wanted 2 years.
But what's insane to me is but again, it's another thing is, okay, like, even without that, okay, Yeah, he won the world. He, like you said, he was a big part of winning that World Series.
Biggest part.
You know,
Biggest clutch hitter Yankees ever had in my day since Thurman Munson. Best clutch.
Oh wow,
hitter.
really?
Yeah. When you wanted,
I mean, that's a.
Yeah. When you had a guy on third, whether it was 1 out or 2 outs, Matsui was the guy, and my late brother was the same same wave as me. That's the guy you wanted up.
Grim is fixing his what he said right now. He goes, shit, 32, my bad. It wasn't 34 years. They haven't won a World Series since 91, talking about the Twins.
Yeah, I remember.
It's all good, though, Grim. I mean, shit, we weren't going to call you out on it.
No.
I don't remember the last time. You know, if you didn't say anything.
You were 4.
Yeah.
He was probably 3. He's younger than you, right?
Yeah, he's a couple of years younger than me.
Yeah, so he's a baby. Both these.
I don't know if you can consider us babies anymore.
No, I'm saying then.
Then. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm a grown man. I'm a middle-aged man.
Won, and I think, what was his name? If Grim can verify this, Kirby Puckett was the Minnesota superstar at that time, who got into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Which, no offense, Grim, Mattingly should be there because they almost have the same stats. But Mattingly didn't win the World Series.
Now, the thing is, okay, there are other teams out there that have waited longer. And I just feel like,
The Mets, 86.
The Mets, I know, but like, to say a team sucks based on their performance right now is, I mean, you're entitled. You're entitled to your opinion. You say what you want. I just think it's a little harsh.
Yeah, they don't have the players.
You know, and you said Judge is hurt. So one of the key players is hurt.
Alonso's hurt.
Severino, we've talked about. Get rid of him long time ago.
Yeah, he can't stay on the field.
He had that one outstanding season. I think we talked about it last week.
They signed him for 5 years, and he's been hurt ever since.
Yeah.
No, if you can get rid of him, I don't know who would want him at the trade deadline. Get rid of him.
Before we go any further, I do want to announce this. We're just going to take a quick break from the conversation. Throughout the rest of this month and June, in the rest of the month of June and the first week of July, we're going to have all the Mr. Whiskers merchandise. That includes Pops and Wiz SportsCast phone covers, stickers, just regular Mr. Whiskers stuff, hats, t-shirts, tank tops, things like that. All of it's going to be on sale for Father's Day and 4th of July. Tier 1 subs will have 55% off. Tier 2 subs will have 65% off. And Tier 3 subs will get 75% off all Mr. Whiskers merchandise.
I just ordered 4 shirts.
Bob's did just order 4 shirts. This is true. But I just wanted to put that out there, and I will say it again at the end of the stream. It's something I'll be announcing for the next 3 to 4 weeks. Just to let everybody know, all you got to type in the chat is !merch, and you'll get a link to the site. Anyways, moving forward.
Yes.
So, that popcorn smells like farts again.
Oh, it's steamed butter.
Well, maybe it's, no. It's a little bit. It's a little bit. Sometimes popcorn smells like that to me. Like, you ever open a bag of potato chips?
Love it.
You love this? There are certain brands of potato
Especially
chips.
Wise potato chips. Oh.
I opened a bag. I don't like the initial poof that comes out at me.
I love it.
I do have something we're going to be trying later on, chat. And Pops was watching on me as we were starting the show up tonight. And he was like, what are you going out to grab? Well, I did post a picture of this in the Discord. What's today? Tuesday? Yesterday. And decided I'm going to purchase them. Cheetos. And by the way, we are not sponsored by Cheetos or we're not sponsored by Cheetos. But still, this is really cool. Cheetos has Flamin' Hot, Sweet Carolina. They look like the crunchy Cheetos. Carolina Reaper.
I love Cheetos, but not Flamin' Hot.
Carolina Reaper. You guys know the Carolina Reaper pepper is the hottest pepper in the world. And we have the Carolina Reaper jelly beans up here that always put me almost on the floor.
In the coma.
It says heat with a little sweet.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be Grim.
What?
He just redeemed that to spicy. That ain't right, man.
What does that mean?
That means I gotta eat a jelly bean.
You open your big mouth.
I was gonna try these.
Well, we got
For
water.
free.
And we got hot chocolate.
You got hot chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
I don't want hot chocolate. Oh my goodness! All right, Grim. Grim is redeemed. That's a spicy. That's a spicy. Is the Bean Boozled Fiery 5 challenge, everybody? And we have a little dial up here. We're gonna spin to see which one of these flavors I get. In here, from the least heat to the most amount of heat is
Before
sriracha.
you go into a coma, can I have a beer?
Can I finish what? I'll give you one. From the least amount of heat to the most, we have sriracha, jalapeno, cayenne, habanero, and Carolina Reaper.
Oh.
Which is great, because if I get a Carolina Reaper here, and I'm going to be trying that in a little bit, it's 2 Carolina Reapers in
Why
one.
don't you get rid of that damn can?
Yeah, I didn't do that though.
Alright, way to go.
All right. Well, before I try this, before I spin the dial, everyone, for those that are interested in trying the Bean Boozled Fiery 5 challenge, it does come with a warning, and I like to read this warning every time I spin that damn dial.
We'll kill you.
So it says, warning, extremely hot. Consume at your own risk. Keep out of reach of children under the age of 13, the elderly, and pets. Do not consume if you are allergic or sensitive to hot and spicy foods, peppers or capsaicin, pregnant, breastfeeding, or have a medical condition for which consumption of an extremely hot food could cause an adverse reaction.
You will die.
Due to the hot, you're not going to die. Don't say that. You're not going to die from eating this. Well, unless the warning, listen to the warning.
What if a kid did eat that?
That's why I'm reading the warning.
They ignored that.
Yeah, well, that's silly because this is what the warning's here for.
Yeah. Well, some kids don't.
Due to the hot nature of this food, it may trigger asthma symptoms.
Oh, great.
Do not give to persons except with their permissions and only after sharing this warning. This is why I read this warning, because in case someone else is crazy enough to do this and something, God forbid, happens, you have been warned. You've been warned.
Yeah.
It's just like, listen, you're going to cross the street every freaking day. You're taught to look both ways. You're warned to look both ways, are you not?
Yep.
I'm just a lunatic that has the can of jelly beans over here that are hot enough to melt through freaking steel.
Yeah. Yeah. What
I
do
wouldn't
you
maybe
think
not
it's
go
going to do your
that.
stomach?
Improve my digestive tract.
Yeah. 10 years from now, the guy's going to say, Doctor, what the hell did you eat? Your lining is gone.
Grim says, oh yeah, whose birthday is on Monday? I don't know.
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, Monday's the 19th?
Yeah.
Oh, that's me. I was like, Monday? Who cares about Monday? It's today. Today is the 13th.
Today's Mary Ellen's.
All right, Grim. We're spinning the dial. That sucks. It sucks so bad.
Which is the hottest one.
The fucking hottest one.
See? Now you're going to die.
This sucks.
Told you, throw that can away.
It's not even that. I don't mind eating the jelly bean, but I want to try the Carolina. I hope these aren't as hot as these.
I wouldn't even try those after eating one of these then.
Well, now I'm going to try one of those towards the end when my mouth calms down.
Sure.
It's going to be hot.
They all look the same to me, so don't even ask me.
No, I know. I'm looking for the ones. I think it's these ones. Shit, I dropped it.
By the way, if anybody cares, the Denver Nuggets.
Found it.
Who's in Colorado that we know? Got you excited?
No. Don't know what happened there. Okay, I got the jelly bean I need. Go ahead, keep talking. I gotta pick some up.
I don't know. Don't we have somebody in Colorado?
Yeah. Blue, Mismo, Goonie.
Denver Nuggets won the
There's
NBA.
quite a few people.
Denver Nuggets won the NBA championship last night.
We have friends. We have friends in Colorado.
Yeah,
I'll be right back. I gotta get these.
They won the NBA championship. First time in their history. They came around in '76 from the ADA, if I'm not mistaken.
Really happy I cleaned the floors today.
Yeah, good shit.
Just saying. Is there one underneath me?
No, I think it just melted part of the floor.
Yeah, well, that one's gone forever then. Ah!
Anyway, so Denver Nuggets are the NBA champs. First time in 76. That's what, 47 years ago.
I got them all. Got Grim's cracking up over here.
Yeah. And we got tonight, Vegas Golden Knights could be the Stanley Cup champs.
Carolina Reaper Jelly Bean. I got water right there, okay? You said there's chocolate in the room?
Yeah.
All right, cheers, Grim. Thanks, pal. Could you just talk?
The Rangers just hired their new coach today, by the way.
Who'd they get?
Peter Laviolette. Yeah. I was still surprised they got rid of Gallant, but he's not a bad choice. I would have preferred Mike Sullivan, but Pittsburgh wasn't giving him up. You got Laviolette, won the Stanley Cup with Carolina in 2006.
Yeah?
Took Philly to the Stanley Cup. Lost, took Nashville to the Stanley Cup. So he's been there. So maybe we got...
Where'd we get him from?
He was a coach for Philly.
Give me a second.
Yeah. It's melting in my hand, so...
Just put it back on the table then, man. I don't know what to tell you. My eyes are watering.
Eat it.
I don't want to eat it just yet. It's not... The whole point of the challenge is not to eat it and then quickly try to get rid of it. It's to see how long you can deal with it.
That's what I would do. If I got a headache, I'd take an aspirin. Or Tylenol.
Oh, hey, Wild Man. How you doing, buddy? I'm here and I ain't going to say a word because I got done making something. What'd you make, bro?
Who's up?
Wild Man.
Oh.
Wild Man. This is in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Make some more. I don't know why you do this to yourself.
Why is it so hot?
Because it says so.
Why?
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 He's in left field. We're not talking about it.
It's making my mustache curl.
Thanks, Grim.
Now my nose is runny. Also, Wild Man. I'm not going to try him yet. But look what I got. You know, I was going to try one now.
No.
Grim had to be so generous and use his channel treats. Oh my God, my tongue feels like there are bees stinging it.
Good.
Okay, that's enough. Yeah, that one was too much.
Yeah, Peter Laviolette.
I'll take the chocolate. Hold on. I'll take the chocolate. This one's like kicking on extra hardcore right now.
The next coach for the New York Rangers will be introduced next week. They wait till the Stanley Cup is over.
They're just going to do the same thing they do every year.
Well, you never
Make
know.
the playoffs and get eliminated.
Maybe you have a coach that can motivate. He's supposed to be a disciplinarian. You know, you don't take no shit. If you're not playing, you're on the bench. If you're not playing up to his par, you're done. He said he don't care who it is. High price, fourth liner, no matter. If you don't produce or you don't hustle, you're not playing. You're not getting ice time.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll see. Like I said, they still got.
You need somebody like that.
But look at this year. Who the hell thought Florida and Vegas would be in the finals? Not me. The number one pick was Boston Bruins. And maybe, Toronto?
Huh?
Maybe the Devils, maybe the Rangers. You know, all gone. Carolina, all gone. You know, they just, you know, give me the hot goaltender right now. Aiden Hill for Vegas is the hot goalie.
I don't like the word hot right now. You said hot and it made my mouth burn more.
Okay.
Give me ice cold. Everything ice cold.
Yeah, well. Think about the Yankee bats then.
Yeah.
They were ice cold. You know, Rizzo in the last 6 games, 0 for 24.
That's bad.
Since Judge has been out, 0 for 24.
That's bad.
He's supposed to be the guy that helps carry, right? No. LeMay was batting .235.
Dad, they're a basic team this year.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm giving you the players that.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just my mouth's on fire. I'm having a hard time focusing.
Supposed to produce.
Yeah.
They're getting paid big money.
They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
They signed LeMahieu for 90. He's batting 235. Guy won the batting title. What, 3-4 years ago? Batting 340.
Well, it sucks too. It's just like the Mets aren't doing much better than the Yankees, but right now they're beating them up.
Yeah, Mets probably win both games again. Because, like I said, Severino.
This is the first time we're facing each other this season.
Yeah.
So now you can't say again.
Well, last year the Mets beat him at.
Oh, you're talking about last year.
Well,
I thought you were revolving it around this year.
No,
This is our first time facing each other.
They beat him 2 times last year in Citi Field. Then we won both at Yankee Stadium. So they split. Let me tell you something that I heard today, which I couldn't believe, and I don't know if you will believe. They are talking about adding 2 more baseball teams, expansion teams.
Really?
And if that happens, the division, everything's going to change. The Mets and Yankees could be in the same division.
You kidding me?
No.
When did they announce this?
Today.
This was today?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
If that happens, if 2 new expansion teams come, Major League Baseball will have to revise the entire, National League East, National League West. The Met, potentially, according to the guy I was listening to, said the Mets and Yankees could be in the same division.
That's insane.
So then, every game would be very, very important because most of them guys say these games mean nothing. Mets are 4 games under 500. The Yankees are 9 games over 500. Mets are getting beat up by the Marlins right now.
Well, no, right now they're beating up the Yankees.
I mean stat-wise.
Stat-wise.
Yeah. The Marlins, who has been in last place for the last, other than the Nationals, for the last 5-6 years. Baltimore, in last place every year. 41-24 right now, in second place. Definitely a wild card team.
We got Grim saying, I have a couple of trivia questions for the both of you.
I'm listening.
One at a time, though. One at a time. What's the first one, Grim? This is exciting. I love it. Wildman says, I made a grilled cheese on Texas toast with bacon and barbecue sauce. And I made a burger with bacon, barbecue sauce on a potato bun.
I don't like potato buns, but
the rest of that sounds really good.
Except the barbecue sauce. I don't like it on my hand. Bacon, definitely. And cheese. And ketchup.
It's going to be interesting because he makes the Papa K as a meatloaf that is incorporated with with a smoky barbecue sauce.
Okay, yeah, that's different though. Meatloaf is different,
Okay.
but they are both chop meat, I gotta say.
That does sound spectacular, Wild Man.
What's the trivia?
Sounds so. Well, give me a second. You gotta let Chad do it.
Oh,
Remember, there's a delay. I gotta catch up, Pops. I'm not gonna hide it from you.
10-4.
I'm not gonna hook you. I'm not gonna leave you in the dark here.
10-4.
I'm in the dark here. Not gonna do that to you.
Al Pacino.
Scent of a woman.
Yeah.
We always. I feel like we mention that like at least one show a month.
I watched it last week.
Oh yeah.
The end.
Oh what the speech?
Yeah.
Iconic speech. Let's see. That sounds absolutely delicious, Wild Man. See, Wild Man, when you make stuff,
I wouldn't even take the barbecue sauce. I gotta say.
You would try it. I think you would try it.
I just don't like potato buns.
Yeah, if it was off a potato bun, I think you would try it.
A regular bun. You would try bun.
Sesame bun. Ooh. But I think Wild Man, when you make food like this, you gotta take a picture of it, man. Post it.
No, that'll just
I love seeing. I love hearing it.
That'll just make me more.
I created the food in the Discord for a reason, and you're part of that reason because of all the times you made this man drool over here. How many times have you left the show after Wild Man's been in chat?
Starving.
And then like calls me up. He's like, "Yeah, I just made your scrambled eggs with potatoes, onions, and peppers, and and hash brown and the
bacon the other day.
Corn.
I see
corn.
You did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made bacon with scrambled eggs, toast.
We did that this morning for breakfast.
I did it at night.
I love the way Swift makes it. Yeah. Bacon.
Yeah,
I make scrambled eggs awesome.
I gave Oopsie some because he was drinking.
All right, let's see. Grim says, how many home runs did Kirby Puckett hit?
Oh, shit. I have no idea.
And Wildman says, that one's easy, I think, Grim. Kirby Puckett. How many home runs his entire career? Is that what we're going with? Wildman's guessing 207. What do you think?
207 his career?
Yeah.
He was an average hitter. An average hitter, I mean.
I know.
He was, you know.
I know what that means. Oh, I mean, I know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people think, oh, he's average ball player. No, he was a great ball player. I'll say 250.
250? I'm going to go with 233.
Like I said, he wasn't a power
Who was
hitter.
closest? You said 250. Wildman's going 207. I'm saying 233. Who got the closest? Grim. Oh, yeah, my mouth is actually starting to settle.
I don't remember him that well. You know, I know he was a great hitter.
I'll remember you.
He was chunky, too. He was husky. Short.
He was a husky dude?
Husky, yeah.
Win for this. Win to see who got closest. No on both counts. Wildman Dave got it. Oh, he got it. Oh, he got it on point. 207.
Okay. Like I said, he wasn't
All
a
right.
home run hitter.
All right. I like it. I like it.
You know what I was thinking of today while I was walking the dogs? Lou Gehrig, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Iron Horse, they call him. He hit 494 home runs and got sick. If he didn't get that sickness, he would have beat Babe Ruth's record.
He would beat a lot of records. He would have set a lot of records.
Oh, well, at that time, he had the most, till somebody broke it recently. Obviously, Cal Ripken broke the consecutive streak that he would have kept playing if he didn't get sick.
Mm-hmm.
Bases, what do you call it? Grand Slams, he had the record.
Thanks for the trivia question, by the way, Grim.
He said he had another one.
Oh, okay. Well, he's got, yeah. And he says, now, last question. What year was Kirby's Hall of Fame induction?
Oh, that was just recent. I would say today's, we're talking 2023. I'll say, remember the argument because of Mattingly, who should be in there too because they had very similar stats. I'll say 2017.
I'm going to say 2016. Wow, man, it's going 2007.
No.
I feel like that's too early.
Too early. You got to remember, you have to wait 5 years. Although, yeah, it's possible.
Well, when did he retire?
I don't know, but he was playing in the 90s, so. Could
Okay,
be.
it is possible.
Yeah, it is possible, yeah. I thought it was more recent. Because the argument was constant between Mattingly and him.
Well, that's why I'm kind of going. I don't want to pick the same answer as you, but like.
Well, I'll say 17.
Damn.
What?
Grim says Wildman's the closest. 2001.
Holy cow! So he retired real young, early then.
Yeah, and again, the question was,
That's
what
22
year was
years ago.
Kirby's Hall of Fame induction?
22 years ago.
That's when he was inducted. I don't think Grim would post bullshit.
No, but that.
Oh, because he says because Kirby died in 06.
Oh, all right. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
I didn't know he was.
I was going based off of like how you were going.
2001. I thought he was elected well after he passed away. I don't know.
I don't know.
If he's got the stats, I guess it's right. I remember like I said, the argument, I'll repeat myself, was constant between him and Don Mattingly, who had very similar stats, except Kirby won the World Series, Mattingly only got into the finals in 95.
Gotcha.
And batted like 400, by the way.
Kylo over here saying, hey, Wisdom Pops. Oh, my God.
Morning orders.
What's happening, Kylo? How you doing? We're saying hi to Kylo.
Hi, Kylo.
What do you got here?
Just in case you didn't have any more.
I mean, this is the dark chocolate, right?
Yes, it is.
I like it.
I like it like that.
I feel like, and I think that's why, excuse me, I apologize. I don't mean to talk with food in my mouth. But I think that's why the peppermint patties helped the most against the hot food, the
Oh,
dark
you got 'em in
chocolate.
the fridge.
I know. That's what I should have ran for.
Yeah, should have told me. I gave you almost a half a pack.
See, Kylo says, I can't wait till Monday. That's right. Kylo posted in the chat, posted in our Discord, that you had a job interview, right, bro? That went really well. Like, they basically offered him the position, if I remember the Discord correctly. I'm cheating here. I'm going back to the Discord.
Why not? Info.
But so he starts the new job on Monday. Had an interview that and this was back on what is it? This was yesterday, 12:47 p.m. And they told me they got the job 10 minutes after the interview.
That's pretty damn good.
So again, a lot of hype right
So
now.
Start on your birthday.
Yeah, he's gonna start on my birthday.
Yeah.
That is awesome though. I'm putting some hype in chat.
Hi.
Let's get some. Yeah, right, pops.
Do we have any idea what he's doing, or he didn't give that info?
Well, if he wants to share that with us now, that would be amazing.
I'm not nosy.
Well, it's not about being nosy. We're asking about our friend.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to reveal what he's doing.
Well,
That's
maybe.
this
is true. This is true. But then again, why bring it up if you weren't excited about it and wanted to talk about it, right?
Just intrigued. That's all.
I know. I'm right there with
nosy.
you. I'm right there with you, Kylo. If you care to
his-
share with us what the position is, and
His
again,
decision to be,
exactly,
could be a hitman.
a big. They saw his skills within the first interview. 10 minutes later, somebody was
He
executed.
was marksman.
Oh my God. This sounds amazing. He says, I'm going to be a business support officer for the council.
For the who?
For the council. Over in the UK.
Oh.
A business support officer.
Sounds important. That's where he's from? UK?
Yes.
Okay.
We go over this
United Kingdom.
United Kingdom, yes.
Yeah. England.
And then he goes, Hitman would be great too.
Yeah. Be careful.
Yo.
Not that it come after you.
Congratulations again, Kyle, man. I'm so happy for you, dude. So happy. Cheers. Cheers. Where's your beers?
Cheers.
Where's your beverages? Get your water, your sodas, your cold ones. Cheers to Kylo Ren. Oh, my God.
You gotta remember in the movie The Omen, Gregory Peck was the ambassador to the UK. And guess who he raised? Which is fictional, of course.
Fictional.
Damien.
We got, Grim putting some hype in the chat for Kylo. Hey, 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 hey.
Cool.
Hey. Let's go, let's go. That's so exciting. That is so exciting. It's a 3-month contract, but could be extended after 3 months. Well, we got our fingers crossed for you. You know what, Kylo? I think you're going to crush it. You're going to crush it.
I don't even know what that means, his position. I'm sorry, but
Neither do I.
sounds important.
It sounds big.
Good. Make some money, buddy.
Get it done.
Become an ambassador.
And then fly your rich ass over here and hang out with us.
Yeah, right.
All right?
That is a time difference there. Is it ahead of us?
Yeah, he's ahead of us.
Well, it's probably like
I think it's like, what is it? Isn't it like 5 hours or something, Kylo?
probably like 2:30 in the morning now, or 1:30.
In euros, 10.79 an hour. Right, that's the sign for euros, right?
I can't see.
Well, I'd really like it if you just start bringing your glasses in the room. I need
still
your
have
help.
to come right in front of it.
Yeah, so come on over here.
I trust you.
I don't know if I'm right though. Pounds. Sorry, pounds.
Pounds is different. Euros 10 would have been crap. A pound in our American money is equivalent to $5, if I remember correctly.
1 pound?
Yeah.
He's making 10.79 an hour.
So he's making like $50, $60 an hour. If I'm correct.
Dude, that's fucking amazing. Excuse my language.
I remember. A pound was $5.
Dude.
Even in our country, when they say you got a pound, it's a $5 bill.
Fucking A. We need to move to the UK.
Ain't going nowhere.
No? Okay.
A friend of mine, I don't call him a friend, he's a neighbor. He's selling his house, so I speak to him all the time. Where you going? He goes, Florida. Had enough of New York.
Oh, yeah.
Which says I can't take the taxes in New York anymore.
Oh, yeah. Cost of living here is insane.
Yeah. $6,300 just for taxes and insurance now on your house. And that's up here. If you go further in, you're looking double that.
Yeah, no. Screw
Can't
that.
afford it anymore. No. Everything just, inflation. There are certain states, if I'm not mistaken, not to get political, you can get away with no school taxes if you have no children in the school anymore and you're 65 years of age. You don't get charged for school tax anymore.
I don't think you should get charged for school tax if you don't have kids.
Especially. But even if they set it at 65, that's 7 years I would have had not to pay, school tax, which is very high.
I know. We got, Kyler says, okay, like, $60 an hour. Holy shit.
That's it?
So that, yeah.
Five?
Yeah.
Yeah. A pound is $5.
What would that be a month? So if you worked a 40-hour work week, Kylo, at $60 an hour. Pops, you're good at math, right?
Yeah.
So 60 times 8.
So that's 2,400.
It's $2,400.
I think so. No, it's more than that. What am I saying?
60 times 8?
6.
It's
48.
$480.
Yeah.
Not $4,800.
Yeah. No, it would be $4,800.
No, it'd be $480 for the day.
Well, you said for the month.
I know, but what I asked you was, what is 60 times 8? I'm doing $60 per hour for 8 hours.
$480 a week.
480 times 5.
Yeah. You're looking at close to $2,000.
$2,000 a week.
Yeah.
So the 2/4, so that's 8. Almost. That's like roughly. We're just gonna, round it off. That's $8,000 a month in American dollars.
Yeah. I don't know how their taxes work in UK, but
yeah,
you're doing all right, kiddo.
Says 7.5 hours, so 37 hours a week. So a little under $8,000.
Not bad.
A little under. That would be. You'd probably be making like $7,000.
Tyler, how's the inflation in UK? Is it as critical as it is here?
Yeah. Wildman says Connecticut sucks. $1,200. $1,200 after taxes. $1,200 what after taxes? Hold on. Did I miss something? Very good possibility I missed something.
Sense, yeah.
Well, we were talking.
Connecticut's super high taxes.
Right?
Big time.
I think that's what Wildman's getting at right now. He's getting Connecticut. He says Connecticut sucks.
Has elite areas with, big homes, big money.
Yeah.
Important people that make, 7 figures. But I remember the Kennedys used to have houses there.
He says, I'm not sure about inflation here.
Okay.
It's definitely an American problem.
I think it's worldwide.
You think inflation's worldwide?
Mm-hmm. Because the gas is more expensive in Europe than it is here.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Who told me that? Jay. Yeah. Well, we pay.
Yeah, but their currency is different.
Euros. It's all euros.
Yeah.
Very similar to the American dollar.
It's close.
Yeah. A gallon of gas in, I think Jay said in Germany, like we pay what, $3.50 here?
Yeah.
It's almost $8 there.
It would be $8 American?
Yeah. Per gallon.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's so funny because we're talking money again with inflation and things like that. Think about how crazy that is, right? There was a point. There was a point that we were talking about that I made to you Sunday, and I want to bring it up again. We got Wildman says I live in the poor section of Connecticut and I'm struggling. See, that's what's wild. It's like everyone is struggling right now.
You go to a supermarket, you're looking at $150.
Oh no, Kylo, he knows. Pops knows that you guys use pounds. But our friend lives in one of my best friends lives in Germany, and they're euros. Pops,
All of Europe.
what are you doing to your face over here with the popcorn?
They can't see me.
Yes, they can. It's a fucking HD camera. They can see all of that. You know, you're not giving the technology enough credit here. It's Pop, what did you say? You said you got the extra butter one?
Extreme butter. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I like the other one better.
I like the other one better too.
Yeah.
I don't like the way this one smells.
Yeah. I like the.
How much you put it in the popcorn button, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get regular. What was it? The regular butter one?
It's like theater butter.
Theater butter?
Yeah.
Was that the one you were getting?
I believe so.
And
you got more. It filled this whole thing up. This one goes to here.
You know, no. Don't get that one again.
No. I thought it would be extreme and good, and it was extreme, and it sucked.
Yeah, it extremely sucked.
I made it funny.
I made it funny! Chad, I made it funny! Let's go! I made you laugh a little bit. You smirked. You smirked.
Hysterical.
I'm a funny guy. I can't help myself. You know, every once in a while I gotta go.
Funny things.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no. So think about this. Think about this, everybody. When I do a grocery shopping, right? And we're talking maybe like a solid 2 bags of groceries. When I tell you 2 bags of groceries, hold on. Pops, can you get one of the bags that I use to fill grocery shopping was? No? So you're going to make me get up and do it?
About this big.
It's smaller than that. Yeah, it's about that big.
Yeah, 2 bags. You're looking at what, $1.40?
Sometimes close to 200.
Really? Depends. Everything is $5.
Now, what I'm saying is it's like you're looking at $200. You right with this? You know how crazy this is? Is you're trying to fill your house with food for the week or two. $200, you could sit in the bleachers at Yankee Stadium and watch a game, get hammered, and even you might have enough to buy a hot dog. You know,
You'd have more than
200.
Peaches is $40.
I know, but I still, you know, like you could buy nachos and cheese, pretzels. You could buy a little ice cream in the in the helmet, you know.
Yeah, but in Yankee Stadium, a hot dog I think is like $7-8.
But my point is like, you know, 2 bags of groceries used to be like $80.
If that.
If that.
Yeah.
If that. You could fill your house for half the month on $80. You could fill your house for the month for under $200. Now, it might be more beneficial for you to go to a game. Okay, that was stupid, but still.
Yeah. If you have a family, you want to feed your family. You don't want to go to a game.
No, but like I'm saying, I don't have any kids. It's me and my wife. Like, it's crazy when you put the side by side there.
Yeah.
It's the same amount for a cart of groceries you could go to a Yankee game.
Your buddy told me today he went to see Ed Sheeran, right?
Yeah.
2 tickets, $350.
$350.
$50 to park.
$400.
Yeah. And then whatever.
That's crazy. And Wildman says that's my whole paycheck. Yeah. And that's for groceries. That's the world we live in right now, Wildman. This is how crazy it is.
Yeah. Everything, like I said, you go to the store right now. It's $5 right. I buy a box of dog food, moist meal, right? $7.93. I buy a can of dog food, $1.25. Used to be 60 cents. The other box used to be $4.
Dude, you would go in. I could get a box of Kraft mac and cheese for 99 cents. Now it's $1.24. Yeah. Now I know 30 cents really doesn't seem like a lot, but when you think of, like, you know, how everything is just skyrocketing.
Everything raised. Everything, you know. I buy the like the tenderizer, right? Meat used to be 98 cents, $1.28 now. So
$1.28 for seasoning.
They raised it 30 cents.
And that's not even the name brand.
No, that's their brand.
That's the cheapest brand.
If you buy McCormick, $4.75.
Yeah. $4.75 for black pepper.
Anything.
I'm just saying. Like, when you say it out loud, it sounds fucking crazy.
I bought a thing of honey, right? Sometimes I like honey in my tea, or if I'm like coughing. The cheap honey, $4.75.
So see, Wildman says I work in a grocery store. Wildman,
you should know.
He knows. I know. Okay. I work in a grocery store as well. I work in a super center. I see the prices. I look at when I'm ringing people up.
Huh?
I see how much the shit costs.
Yeah.
Because I'll sit there and I go, oh, I've never seen this before. I bet you this would be delicious. Yet $9? No.
I went into a store last week.
For a package that's not even going to feed the two of us?
I went to a store last week. I don't want to name the store. It said 6-pack of paper towels, Brawny. I thought I had the coupon. They said I picked the wrong one. Charged me $15
For a 6-pack of paper towels.
paper towels.
How do they sleep at night? For paper towels.
I went right back.
$16.
She goes, you got the wrong one. It was the 4-pack. I said, okay. I said, give me my $16 back.
Wow, man, you're saying eggs alone are close to $10.
No, not anymore.
Maybe in Connecticut.
Yeah, I just bought eggs yesterday at Walmart. A double 18, $4.64.
You
36
get I just saw 60 count. The 60 count boxes, $7.48.
That's good. 2 months ago, an 18 was $7.48 when they had this supposedly chicken flu.
Yeah, which again I think was bullshit because eggs went up, but poultry stayed the same price.
Yeah.
So explain that to me.
How come milk went up so high, right? And now milk is back to like a half a gallon is $1.92.
We got ahead of Wildman says that's SNS for you.
Yep. What's SNS?
I think he's paraphrasing, like shortening it.
Okay.
SNS. So think of a grocery store. Don't say it out loud. That is SNS. Yeah, you got it. He's got it. Kylo says that's a ripoff for paper towels. I know, $15 for 6 paper towels.
$15 they charge me with tax, 16 and change. And I went right back to the service. I said no. If I can get the Equate brand like in your store, I can get 2 rolls for $2.
Mm-hmm.
So, give me a break between Brawny and Scott's. No, I hate to say the name, but ridiculous. The only time I buy toilet paper, and you need toilet paper to wipe your rear end, right? When they have it on sale, a 20-pack. That's all I buy now. When it's on sale for $11.99, I get 20 rolls. It lasts me like 4 months.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
Instead of buying like 4-pack or an 8-pack or whatever they sell it in.
Well, they have things now, like when you work in the grocery business, or like when you work for stores like that, there are certain rules where, like, if something goes on sale or like clearance or something, I can't because the customer has the right to it before I do.
You do, yeah.
So I have to wait 48 hours, and there are times where I've seen really good deals, and by the time 48 hours are up, it was gone.
It's gone, yeah.
Which rightfully so, because like you said, like when 20 rolls of toilet paper for $11, this is incredible.
I get you guys coffee, right? To stay on the subject, a can like this big.
Yeah.
I think it's 11.5. Not even a pound. When it's not on sale, $5.99.
And on sale?
$1.99.
Yeah.
That's the only time I buy it.
We got Wildman says that's 18 bags, almost $9 to $10. A small bag of beef jerky is almost $7. I love beef jerky, and he ain't far off on that.
A bag of M&Ms with the small ones that I give you.
It's crazy.
$5.
That's crazy.
$5. You get 6 M&Ms in a bag, in that little bag.
Let's see. Wildman says, not us. If we ain't working, we can buy it. Oh, okay. I know there's a time frame I have to wait for.
They are killing the world, not just the American public. The inflation.
People in general.
In my day, when I was a kid and my mother went to the grocery store, she could get 6 bags of brown bags for $12.
Well, now you can't even, in New York, you can't even buy brown bags anymore.
No, you can't.
It's all reusable bags.
My mother used to buy margarine.
And the cheapest reusable bag after tax, 80 cents.
My mother used to buy margarine.
It's the only thing you could buy under $1.
A pound of butter in those days was 69 cents. That was top dollar. So we used to buy margarine. 4 sticks, like 20 cents. But it was cheap. It was pure oil.
Yeah. It was vegetable oil.
It wasn't butter.
Yeah. But it's crazy.
A steak.
It's crazy.
Sirloin steak was $1.39 a pound.
Yeah.
Now, you buy a sirloin steak, you're looking at $15 for one little sirloin.
And again, like when you compare this, and this is why you look at $200+ grocery, when you go to the grocery store, And
by the end of the week, it's
what's
everything.
amazing to me is I really thought that the prices of things would skyrocket aggressively when you go to a sporting event, especially now. Baseball, the game has it moves so fast now.
Yeah.
That I thought, well, how are they going to deal with the fact that, with the games being shortened by roughly an hour, sometimes even faster than that, how are you going to make up for sales? Because people aren't in the stadium that long anymore. Well, they sell beer till the 9th inning now.
Yeah, because the game is so fast. An average game is 2 hours and 35 minutes then.
Wildman says, I want $20 groceries back.
Yeah, right. Dream on.
Dream
You're
on!
never gonna see it.
Dream on!
As long as like gas prices are super high, you're never gonna see anything go down again. It depends who.
Those days are over, man.
It depends who's in the office.
Hobbs, gas prices went down, and still things are expensive.
Yeah, but guess it went back to $3.49. Guess what? I got gas today, $3.47. It goes down 2 cents, but when it goes up like a quarter.
Yeah.
So
Because, and it's amazing, right? Because you get excited about that 2 cents. You're like, yes! It's going the other way!
Exactly. So I put $17 worth of gas in, and I got 4.5 gallons. By Sunday, I'll have to go back, and I don't do a lot of driving.
My tank, when it's on empty, if I put $20 in, now mind you,
Maybe you got a half.
mind you, when I first started driving, chat, when I was 16 years old, when I got my permit, to drive my car there, and I remember I had a stick shift, which at the time saved way more money on gas than automatics do. Now automatics have come a long way.
Yeah.
Point being, $20 would fill my tank.
$20, you get a half a tank.
$20 now, I roughly get.
Maybe get a half a tank.
Maybe
I got
you have a bigger tank than I do.
I think it's 15, 16 gallons.
I think I have a 12-gallon tank.
So my car would take what, over $40.
Yeah, my car would take around
I never
40.
fill it anymore.
No.
I put 15 in. Like I said, I do what? All right, kiddo.
We're taking a break.
1 hour in.
All right. Again, it's just amazing to me, chat. Like, when we think about the numbers here, like when we look at how expensive groceries and gas are, and, just doing comparisons like this. Like, again, like he said, 6-pack of paper towels, $15. It's like, do you want to go, grocery shopping or go to a sports game? This is where the world's at right now. This is insane. The bleacher seats at Yankee Stadium are still $40. Like, come on. What is going on here? There are things here that don't make sense. My Aunt Roxanne's truck was a stick shift. Yeah, sticks, they don't make sticks. That's stick shift is past tense. You can only get that with a sports car now. If you buy a used car. Because the newer cars, they don't make stick shift anymore. Your dad's truck takes almost $80. Good God, yeah. I don't know how anybody drives a truck these days, and you got to be making top dollar. You got to be making. Kylo Ren, you can afford a truck. I'm kidding though. Like, all in all, like trucks, like the gas tanks on trucks are insane. Yeah. You got a flatbed or something? Forget about it. $20 ain't even gonna give you a quarter a tank.
Yeah, and these.
It's what Wildman is saying too.
It's like $5 a gallon.
Wildman just said my dad's truck takes almost $80 to fill.
$80. Crazy.
$80 to fill the truck, and that's almost half. And if you look at it again, when we're comparing side by side, that's half your grocery bill right there. That's just to give.
Yeah. I can only imagine if I was still working, I'd be going through. Well, we did carpool, me and Dan, but I'd still be going through probably $35, $40 a week.
Easy.
For 3 days.
Grim says he's going to get a Rolls Royce.
I like it.
Yeah, and I want a Jeep and only Jeeps as well, man.
You got money.
We're going to take a quick break, everybody. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, all right? We're trying to shorten our breaks. We want to get back sooner, get back into some home run derby challenge. Take this time right now to stretch your legs, walk around the house.
Trivia.
The trivia question. Thank you, Pops, for reminding me. And take this time to think about the trivia question, which for today, Pops came up with this one. I like this one. It's better than the one I was going to do. Is right here, ladies and gentlemen. Name the Met player that has the most home runs against the Yankees. This was one way. I love this trivia question because the Mets and Yankees are playing each other right now. So this pertains to this this particular series. Please, whatever you do, don't look up the answer. We really want everybody to just throw in their best guesses. We always stress that. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere, Mal. The fun's just getting started. right, what's happening, everybody? We're back. You're watching the Pops and Wiz Sportscast. We're your hosts. My name's Mr. Whiskers, and to my right is Papa K. And we're going to get into some home run derby challenge, everybody.
By the way, real quick note. Guy in the Marlins, I don't know if it's still, he's batting .403.
403.
Yeah. That's one.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't think that record will be broken anymore, but, you know, Ted Williams, 1941, I think. Batted .407.
That's insane.
All year. That means he got a hit 4 times out of every 10 at-bats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know the RBI thing didn't start coming in until 1920? I didn't know that. Runs batted in.
Sorry, hold on. I apologize. I got the sniffles all of a sudden. My allergies are kicking in. Say that again?
The RBI, runs batted in, didn't start, that stat didn't start till 1920.
Baseball came out in
1885.
Wow.
Having a double day.
Timmy! This is wild, man.
No sweaty tonight.
Probably got a game.
Could be.
Anyways.
No school's almost over.
And wild man said, dang it. Well, let's get in.
7 days left to school.
Let's get over to the game
In New York, anyway.
There we go. And let's get that home run derby challenge on its way, ladies and gentlemen. While we're sitting here setting up, let's get a prediction going.
Please don't vote for me.
Stop.
I suck.
Who will win? Pops or Wiz? Got 5 minutes on the clock. Use your channel traits, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be setting up over here. Set up, my God. Dun, 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 dun. Can make a song. Call it Oh My God. Oh my God. Ding, ding, ding. Oh my God. You got his feet going. I got his feet going. You like the way that sounds so far? I don't even have any words. Just oh my God. That's the whole song. The whole song will be oh my God.
I still like Blue October better.
I mean, yes.
I like Hail to the King.
Well, I avenge sevenfold. Hail to the King.
You pick first?
You guys know that song? You know that song? Who knows Avenge Sevenfold? Avenge Sevenfold. Put some ones in the chat if you know the song Pops is talking about.
You know that thing you had on the screen Sunday?
Yeah.
They had the Goo Goo Dolls live doing that song that you do?
Yeah.
But everything seems to be broken.
Meant to be broken.
Yeah. What a song.
Yeah.
They did some job live.
I want to be this guy.
Who?
Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley. Who's he on?
Reds.
Reds, okay. I'm going to go with Ken Griffey Jr. tonight.
Pops is going with the Ken Griffey Jr. Ladies and
haven't
gentlemen.
done him yet.
630 home runs, the powers of 94.
Maybe I can get some timing with him. Your stadium. You pick.
I'm just going to go random. Colorado Rockies.
I love it.
Colorado.
I love it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. There you go. Let me just up the volume a little bit. Don't mind me. There we go. Papa Cake coming up right now as Ken Griffey Jr. Hit X again. Number 24, center fielder. 630 career home runs.
Great player. Too bad he got hurt in the end of his career. Oh, baby. Way out in front again.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Take a swing.
I'm
What
telling
do
you,
we talk about?
it's-
Take a pitch.
Yeah. This is worse. So far, I missed everything, and fouled everything.
Yeah. Okay, you're making more solid contact right now.
Not even close.
At least you hit the ball.
I know. Wow. Foul. I don't think I'm gonna get one.
At this rate, I'd say I could agree with you. You might want to start wearing your glasses for this.
I'm fine.
Really?
My timing is so far off. I can't figure this game out yet. Wow.
I can't tell whether you're too far ahead of it.
I think I'm trying to time it properly, but it's not working.
You're too far. You're swinging way too early.
This might be the first time I don't have one.
You're swinging like 2 seconds too early. Okay, now you're starting to make contact.
It's 2 minutes. I haven't got one yet.
I know. But now that you see you're slowing your swing down. Now you're actually hitting the ball.
Yeah, but not fair.
I wouldn't go with the power swing.
Don't matter. I'm missing everything.
Getting closer to hitting it fair.
Not really.
That's gone. No?
No. It's a fly ball.
At least you finally hit something fair.
Right?
That's gone.
If it's fair.
Yeah, 467.
Yeah.
You're starting to get the time.
3 minutes, and I got one.
I asked you if you want to bring it up to 4 till we figure out the timing.
No. It wouldn't matter.
No, it does, because it's an additional minute. It's more swings than you get to take.
No timing.
You got the bonus.
Oh, shit.
I think you were doing better with a regular swing.
I am.
I just looked at your thumb and I saw you hit the power.
Switch it back and forth.
Well, maybe you should stop because that ain't working. When you use regular swing, you're hitting at 470.
No matter what I swing.
I'm just saying. I don't use the power swing anymore because it doesn't seem to help.
It's the worst I ever did. It should take you about a minute to beat me.
That's if I can with this guy.
Oh, are you kidding? Look how terrible I was. You already got one. Took me 2.5 minutes to get one.
I'm telling you, all I use is the regular swing now.
I don't think it matters to me. I just.
It does. It does.
No, to me,
Well,
I have no timing. Right now, I have no timing. I don't know what it is.
oh shit! We got Grim saying he's watching us and Passion. Is Passion playing the? I know Passion just recently. I think he posted a video on YouTube, or he was streaming the. He was streaming the demo to Final Fantasy.
There you go. That's 4. And then some.
Yeah.
And this is Colorado, and I only got 4.
That's true. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's it.
I think right now you are in your head, and don't use what I want you to do, Dad.
No, it doesn't matter what I use.
No, Dad. Okay, I know that you want to rush to say it doesn't matter. Can you at least try something?
No.
Okay, so I can be stubborn. I don't care.
I don't have the timing. Way off.
So then just use the regular swing.
I will.
Just stay on the regular swing.
Doesn't
Don't.
matter.
No. Don't touch the power swing button. Don't touch it once.
I used the regular swing and I missed 6 times.
You used the power swing and you didn't hit anything for 2 minutes. And I watched your thumbs. And don't tell me you weren't using it. I watched your hand.
Go ahead.
You streaming Final Fantasy 9. Nice. Passion 9. I'm going to go with Dansby Swanson.
Good shortstop.
Who do you like?
Yeah, I don't think it matters right now.
It does, because you didn't lose yet, Dad. So stop being all like fucking down in the dumps.
I am down in the dumps because I can't hit.
But you didn't didn't lose yet. So just fucking keep that competitive edge.
Let's see. They don't have Roger Maris, do they?
Yeah, start taking some of these guys. Boomers, Beasts. Because Roger Maris would be.
Can't believe it. He set the American League record in 1961. They don't have him. They don't have him.
You want Mickey?
No. I never do anything good with him.
Well, that was in the old game.
Don't matter.
You keep saying it's a new game. What do you mean it doesn't matter?
I'll try Jimmy Fox.
All right, what stadium you want to play at?
I have no idea. You pick whatever you want. Don't seem to matter. You picked the Great Park and I ate 4. I usually hit 26 with Alonzo in the old game.
Rogers Center. All right, we're gonna go with this. What is this, second round?
Yeah.
We're gonna go 4 minutes.
No, don't switch it. No. Stay with 3. We started with 3. Stay with 3.
All right, next time we're gonna next week we're doing 4.
We're going 4.
Because if we're gonna do this all season,
Yeah.
we got to figure the game out.
Well,
Brim says my stadium next, so he wants us to play at the Twin Stadium last game.
Okay.
You got it, brother. You got it. Take the first pitch. Thank God you didn't listen to me. And he's using the X button.
That looks too high.
Oh! Yeah, now Papa K's nailing them, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! Yeah! Damn, that's a line driver one. 430. Maybe it's a good thing you picked Jimmy Fox. He seems to be your guy. Yeah, I think we found Pop's favorite player right now. I got under that one a little bit. Sorry, I think you just hit 6 in a row.
Too.
All right. At least you're hitting them fair. That one's gone.
I don't know. Dead center?
Yeah, no, I can hear it off the crack of the bat. Nice. Owen might go. will not go quietly into the night. He will not go down without a fight.
Look at the bones. Ah, that's foul. I think. Yeah. Two out in front again. 2 pitches in a row. That sounded good.
That's solid. Oh, that sounds like a 440.
Nah.
445.
Oh, wow. Need one more.
I don't know about that one. You might get one more swing.
Oh, way better than before.
Okay, 15 home runs. Let's hear it for Papa K.
I don't know. I kept missing the other guy.
You power swinging for 2 minutes.
This guy's a good hitter. I can't believe he left Atlanta.
Whoop. Oh, I shouldn't have swung at that. That was high.
That sounded
I
good.
think that one's gone.
Yeah. Stays fair? Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Woo, that was
Sounds good.
that was really close to the foul pole.
Nope.
Oh,
That's gone.
that one's gone.
Line
And I
drive.
need that. I needed that one.
Ooh.
Oh, I saw it trailing outside. And I went for it, and then he pitches me inside. Prick.
Oh, that was
I know, I didn't like that one.
It was high. High and outside.
I don't like
Same
that one
pitch.
either.
All right.
There we go. See, the
Oh.
pitcher's RNG is so crazy in this one. I don't know.
Yeah, another one. It's a line drive.
No. That one was inside. I shouldn't have swung. That's where I
That's-
want it.
that's-
That's where I want it. What?
Oh.
That's gone. I thought that last one was
Me
gone.
too. Well, that sounds. Oh, that didn't make it either.
Hmm?
That should be gone if it's fair. And it's fair.
Okay. How much time do I got?
A minute. And
Fuck. I don't have enough. I need the bonus. If I want to tie
in
you.
this part. What was
Shit,
that?
he's pitching me crap. Oh, I got that one.
Got it. Look at that, right? Never figured that out. Stays fair. It's
He
good.
keeps pitching me high. I don't like it.
That's gone.
See, then he gives me the pitch. I wasn't going to swing at that.
Way gone.
Yeah, I need the bonus.
So did I. And I didn't get it.
No, that was a bullshit pitch.
Way up high.
Shouldn't have swung at that.
I think it's out. It's a line
I
drive.
golf. Nah, I should see the. You can see the shadow.
I don't see it.
That's gone.
That's gone. Line drive. Yep.
Oh, it was trailing. It's the cut fastball looks more like a slow slider, and that's the one that keeps throwing me off.
That's gone.
You see what I'm talking about, though? He throws that one. It kind of looks like it's going over the middle of the plate.
No, that wasn't gone. Wow.
Shit. Shouldn't have swung at that either. That was inside.
All right, we're tied.
Oof. Man, I got some bad pitches there. But you know what? I can't complain because I swung at him.
Yeah. All right. You picked.
Oof. I'm taking. I see it now, though. I see it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking more pitches. I'm going to go with Manny Machado.
Okay. I'm going to go with Fernando Tatis Jr., if we have him.
No, we have him. You played us him before.
Okay. No, I'll switch it. Give me Ronald Acuna Jr.
Who's he on right now?
Braves. fantastic player. When he's healthy, he's one of the best players in the league.
Nah, he's not even the best player on the team this season.
This season?
Yeah, right now Austin Riley is better than he is.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
that's not true.
According to the stats just now, it is.
That's behind.
No,
Ronald.
this is 2023.
Yeah, but Austin Riley sucks right now. This year, he had the worst start.
Oh, he had better stats last season. This is last year.
This is
Oh,
last
okay,
season.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. That's
what
right.
I'm
That's
telling
right. You're right.
Yeah, Ronald Acuna Jr. is kicking ass. Riley's starting to come around, but he was batting 134 in the first 30 games. So I watched the Braves beat the fuck out of the Mets. So sorry, didn't mean to say that.
Pops curses once in a while.
I was shocked because the Mets had a lead in every game.
He
and
claims
lost.
he doesn't curse, but he does.
Once in a while. I curse when I walk my dogs because my dog pulls me.
It's because your dog's a lunatic.
I know. But everybody loves her. And him. Where are we going here?
We're going to the Astros.
Astrodome? Okay.
Astros.
Yeah, no, that's the Astrodome.
Astros. Oh, no. No, we have to go back. We said Twins. We're going to Twins.
Right.
Sorry, Grim. My bad, dude.
That's right. You forgot. Too late.
No, we're just going to restart. We're not going to go back on our word. That's not something we're going to start doing now.
You forgot.
Yeah, I forgot.
You're bad.
I'm going to fix it. You know what the beauty of playing on PS5?
No.
Quick load screens. Okay, you had who? Ronald Acuna?
Ronald Acuna Jr. And you had... You had Machado.
Yes. You had Acuna Jr. Okay. And then hold on.
Minnesota.
Yeah, I gotta find Minnesota. Nope, passed it. Target field.
Target field, yeah.
I honestly don't know every single field.
You know what the Mets signed today?
There you go. I got you, Grim.
You know what the Mets signed today? Minor league.
Who?
Luke Voigt.
What?
Yeah. He's gotten bounced from every team. This guy led the league in the COVID year with home runs, 22. And now he can't get on any team.
And that's how it happens in sports, though.
Way foul. Stays fair, it's gone, but it's foul. See, different batter. It stays fair. No, it's foul again. Ball foul.
Probably have to find his hot zone. Like you're swinging at these garbage pitches.
That might go.
It looks like he likes them low. So start looking for the low pitches. Yeah.
I'm way out in front.
Right, slow it down. Fair, that thing is fucking gone.
Give me a bonus.
Oh! Ma! Go! 448. That was inside. You shouldn't have
I
swung
know.
at that.
I hit the button too late. Or too quick. I don't know.
It sounds like you beat the hell out of that one. Yeah.
I don't know.
I would have swung at that. It might go. It just took a lot of hang time.
Yeah. That's good. I think.
It's in the air a long time. It is.
Ow.
We got Oopsie in the chat saying, if only Wiz was one of us, just a stranger on a bus, trying to find his way home. Oopsie, how you doing, brother? I found my way home. This is my home.
I can't get one over the fence.
How you doing, man?
Oh.
Because now you're swinging at everything again.
Well.
And that one is a holy shit. That's the bonus. That's the bonus.
Come on, baby. 440.
Oh, 2 feet off!
That might make... No. That's going to be foul.
Right.
Oh, bitch. Come on, Ronald. Is there a shadow? Nope.
You know, that one was kind of high.
I know. If it's a line drive, it's going out. Nope.
Nah. She says, what's up, buddies? You know, we're talking about... Oops. Hold on. Good take. Tell me you just got the bonus with 0 seconds.
So.
He just got the bonus with 0 seconds. Somebody clip that. Oopsie, can you clip that, somebody? Son of a bitch. Good take. Ooh.
Foul.
Got you with that cutter low and away.
He likes the low ball. Foul again.
All right, all right. I can't believe you just got the bonus with 0 seconds on the
But
clock.
I get shit after that. That's foul.
All right, you ain't gonna, you know, I mean, you know, why you gotta be like that?
I'm just telling. Just asking.
I just thought I'd tell you.
Tell me what.
I don't know. Yeah!
God damn, I think you didn't even get close to that.
I fell down in that one.
That was foul.
Oh! I shouldn't have swung at that. Oh, and then the one I wanted, I did not get all of it. All right, Grim says he's got it clipped.
Clip what?
You hitting that fucking...
Last one for the
Getting that last one for the bonus.
Son of a bitch, I didn't think you'd get that one.
Thank you, Grim. I appreciate that, man.
Wow.
I don't like these pitches.
I know, it was high. That's a pitch.
Fuck, that was my pitch.
You
I think I got it.
You got it. Line drive. Oh, another one inside.
Yeah.
Foul.
Shit. And that was a good pitch.
Yeah, right down.
I got excited about it.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. This is a game. Okay, so this is what's different about this game is what I realized. It won't let you get in a rhythm, really. Like, it throws you, like...
You got to be careful here.
See? I shouldn't have swung at that.
It blows way up in the zone. Looks like a pop-up.
I know, but when it was coming in, it looked like it was going to go down. Shit!
Maybe.
Mmm...
No, just hit the more. Almost the same pitch.
Fuck, he's throwing me the same crap. But I got that one. Okay.
Amazing.
Didn't like that.
There you go.
I don't know. I didn't like the
Line
sound
drive.
of the bat.
Line drive.
Okay, I needed that. Shit, I knew it was going to be inside. I knew it was going to be inside. It was high and inside.
There you go.
I think I got that one.
Sounded like the bat cracked.
I don't like that one. Almost looked like a knuckleball.
There you go.
I think your rhythm is more blues and folk whiz, and pops is more rock and roll. Oh yeah.
You better hurry up.
I can't hurry up. I need.
You have to swing.
No,
6 seconds.
no, because look, when I do something like that, it eats up the whole clock. All right, you took this one.
I don't know how, but the way I batted the first guy, With what?
Well, I know. I saw what you were doing the first time around. Is you were using the power swing, thinking that was going to be the answer to your problems.
This guy could be the MVP this year if he stays healthy.
But we know that the answer now it's about timing and taking pitches. That's what this game's
Oopsie's
about.
online with us.
Yeah.
Oopsie, what's the score in the Yankee game?
Swing, rock, and roll, pop. Swing,
on
rock,
yes
and roll.
and
Hold on, Pops.
yes.
I'm reading chat. Swing, rock, and roll, pop. Swing, rock, and roll, says Oopsie. Which needs to finesse it. I'm working on it, though. Oopsie, I was doing...
So
we're starting to figure it out, though. We are starting to figure this game out.
We're tied 5-5.
We're tied 5-5 right now. That's right.
This was the best I've done with this game.
Yeah, I'd say so. No, it's up there. It's up there. Because 2 weeks ago, when you beat me 2 weeks ago, you were on fire.
Yeah, well, last week you swept me.
I know, but that's how
this
fluky
week,
this
I got
is.
4 home runs with Ken Griffey Jr., and you beat me with 5. And then I came back with Jimmy Fox and Ronald Acuna Jr.
I think we need to up it to 4 minutes because of how crazy the pitcher is.
If you want to do it next week, it's okay with me.
I don't think it's going to add.
Better, but
I know, but I think like right there, I had 3 pitches in a row that were either high inside or high and away. What the hell am I supposed to do with that?
I gotta do this.
Okay, yeah, do your thing. But you know what I mean? Like I had 3 pitches in a row. I can't hit a home run with that. Without using, you gotta. And the thing is we're not using the joystick, so it's not like we can adjust to the pitch. We have to wait for the right pitch. We're preying on good RNG. So it is a big part of it. I appreciate you, Grim, for clipping that for me, man. Thank you. 7-6 Yankees. All right. See, we were checking the score before while we were on break. And, Pop started chat. You know that Pop started to show off like, they suck. They suck. And then they were winning. And his enthusiasm, everything changed. His mentality. That's all right, though. I mean, listen, you know what kind of fan you are. You're locked into that. And Pops has been a fan of the Yankees for a long time. He's been following them since he was like a kid. All right, so I understand when you say it. When I say it like that, I understand his frustrations with the team. But the Yankees had 27 World Series. They have one of the best players in baseball. He saw Mickey. That's right, Mickey Mantle. Joystick Schmidt. Oopsie, have you played MLB The Show 23 yet? You're welcome. Edit it to Twitter, tagging yours. Thank you, Grim. I really appreciate you, brother. Again, thank you. I know you said you're welcome, but I do, thank you for letting me know. Okay, it's on Twitter. You tagging me in it. I appreciate that, man. Plus, it should show up in my clips. I played it with you guys last show I was on. But since then, you gotta admit, though, it is tough, right, dude? It is a tough game. This game is a whole different animal.
Oh my God, you ain't kidding.
We're going from what was it? The MLB The Show 21? Was that?
That was the easiest one, I thought. We were hitting like 26 home runs.
In Colorado? Yeah.
Especially there, even in other places.
Nah, I never hit 26 anywhere else. Only in Colorado.
Okay.
I hit like 20.
You get a score?
76 Yankees right now. Like you said, this game ain't over. It ain't over.
This is a bullpen game. And they said it today.
By the way, cheers, Pops. It's tied 5-5.
They said it right away. They said this is not going to be... Severino's terrible in the first 2 innings. Gave up 4 runs. And Scherzer, after the 3rd, 4th inning, is not the same guy anymore.
Oopsie say, no, I have not. Talking about playing MLB The Show 23. It is tough. They go more realistic. Lob speed of ball, delay of ball, the wind. I know. All these things that Oopsie's bringing up. And just even the, I feel like in the previous game that we played, so we missed 2022 MLB The Show. We were playing MLB The Show 2021, right? That was the last one we were playing.
We didn't get 22?
No, we skipped out on that because everything that was going on, I lost my job at the time.
Okay.
So we decided to pass on that year. But like MLB The Show 21, when we picked up that one, the consistency of pitches were it was much more consistent in the strike zone than like now. You see and oopsie, you're 100% right. Without like the cut fastball, looks like it's coming in as a slider sometimes. I was like, dude, are we really throwing sliders in a home run derby challenge here?
Okay.
And
sliders, changeups, like the Met guy goes for ball.
Speed of the ball coming in, Pops. I would like to do something interesting. If it's all right with you. Chat, tell me how you feel about this. Is what I would like to do is at the end of the regular season, what I want to do is I want to play home run derby against you. We'll do 2 rounds of MLB. It won't be towards any record, okay? It'll be 2 rounds of MLB The Show 23 home run derby, and then go back to MLB The Show 21, just to see the difference and how the pitching is coming in. Because I kind of want to do like a side by side almost.
Okay.
How different these games are.
To me, it's like going backwards, but that's okay. I'll try.
Well, we can't go for MLB The Show 2024.
It's not out yet.
No. But what I want to do is just showcase, because think about this, Pops. We keep talking about it, and it's almost like we're making excuses, right?
Okay.
But if we show everybody how
I'm
different
not
it
making
is,
excuses.
if we show everybody the side by side, even if we do 1 round each, right?
Okay.
1 round in MLB The Show 23, 1 round in MLB The Show 21,
Anybody
just
got
to
the
show
trivia
how
yet?
different the game is, huh?
Anybody got the trivia question?
The trivia question, nobody's guessed it yet. No.
Wow.
And again, the trivia question, as you see below me, it is name the Met player that has the most home runs against the Yankees. So every time they played each other, like Subway Series, everything included, right, Pops?
Mm-hmm. This was Subway Series. It wasn't the World Series.
Subway Series.
We
Well,
did face
even the
each
World
other.
Series
We did
was,
face each other in 2000. So.
that was the Subway Series.
Well, that was the World Series.
Yeah, but it was called a Subway because
Oh,
every
yeah,
time
yeah.
they face each other, it's called a Subway Series because they got to take the subway to get there. Anyways, take some time to think about the answer. When we come back from this break, we're gonna be diving into this. Oopsie. Almost. Let me take that back. I wish you were here right now. Look what I found. I'm curious to try these. And when I posted it in Discord, and I even saw Goonie was like, do it.
Do it.
So I bought a bag.
Who says that? Do it.
Do it. Just do it.
Anybody here seen Richie?
Hey, Richie!
Remember that Steven Seagal movie?
I was gonna say Steven Seagal. What was it? No, it wasn't Alpha Blood, was it?
No, Out for Justice.
Out for Justice. I was close.
I'm gonna
I
keep
was
coming back here till somebody tells me where's Richie.
That movie was brutal.
Oh my god, it was one of his best. You know who was in that? Jerry Orbach. The guy that was in Law and Order.
I remember that. Listen. Well, I got the dropsies
Steven
right now.
Seagal made a fortune.
Well, time out. Don't get too into it. We're going on break.
Yeah.
We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere, meow.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a little bit. No, thank you. All right, what's happening, everybody? We're back with the Pops and Wiz SportsCast. We're your host. My name's Mr. Whiskers, and to my right is Papa K.
Requesting Miller Lite. Sponsor us. One more time. That's all we drink. Come on, Miller.
Well, I wouldn't say it's all.
But
if we were sponsored, different story.
On the show, every time.
We've had Budweiser a couple times, and
very infrequent. 99% of the time, we drink Miller Lite. We have the sign.
Courtesy of my buddy at work, Ed. Ed, again, thank you so much for the sign, Pops. Can you spin that way a little bit?
Yes.
There you go. You can see it. It's like a tap beer being filled up.
We're advertising your beer, Miller. Come on. Come on, Milwaukee. Let's go.
Oopsie says, good time to be Miller.
He drinks Miller regular now, genuine draft.
Oh, that's right. And that's what that sign is right there.
I drag it a little bit, but I still like this better. Once I got hooked on this, different taste.
It is good too. High Life is my new favorite, says Oopsie.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's cheaper.
And that's what he just said, and cheaper.
Yeah.
Oopsie, you have any guesses at the trivia question?
Yeah.
Grim? Wildman? Kylo?
I'll tell you who I said. Should I say it?
Did you get it right?
No.
All right, go ahead.
I said Mike Piazza, and I was wrong.
Let's see. What was the trivia? Trivia is right there.
What Met hit the most home runs against the Yankees in the Subway Series?
Yo, Wiz, play Resident Evil 2's OG save room music? Oh, what? While we're doing the Be Right Back screen? We can do that. Name the Met pitcher, Name the Met player that has the most home runs against the Yankees. And you said...
I said Piazza, and I was
Piazza.
wrong. And then I thought of a guy, I don't know if the Met fans remember, Carlos Delgado. He came from Toronto, went to the Mets, and he killed the Yankees, but it wasn't him either.
Oh, on my guitar, says Grim. I'm going to have to learn that, dude. That's going to be tough.
Learn what?
He wants me to learn the Resident Evil 2, the original Resident Evil 2's save room music on the guitar. I can try. I can look it up. I can see if I can do it.
You're good. You can do it.
I'm good. Listen, I'm good. Good being the
Sunday
key word.
You played beautiful songs out there in the yard.
I know. Well, I've just started picking the guitar up
and
again.
I like that when you and Jackie sang the same song, the one I like.
Yeah.
She's got some voice.
She does. She does have an incredible voice.
God. I'll tell you, you could have been better than Sonny and Cher.
Yeah, that's a tall order right there.
Hey, come
on. That's a bold statement.
Yeah, there was another husband and wife that were great together. I can't think of their names right now.
You distracted me from the trivia question.
All right, go ahead. You know it?
David Wright? Did I get it?
Yeah.
I got it! Yeah. David Wright, let's go!
9 home runs.
9 home runs against the Yankees.
Piazza had 8.
Piazza, oh, so he was right there.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was him. I forgot about David Wright.
He was third baseman for the Mets.
Yes.
Great third baseman, too.
I don't think he'll ever be a Hall of Famer because he got hurt too much at the end.
I know, towards the end. Well, he got the same thing that I ended up having.
What?
Impingement syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He had multiple injuries, though, to his back.
Well, that's, he had, again.
Spinal stenosis, I think they call it.
I know, I think the one of the main injuries that took him out was like it was impingement syndrome.
And that.
Might have been, yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Do you know the chords? Familiar with, Grim is asking me, do you know chords? Familiar with most, if not all of them? If so, I can send them to you. Send them to me, because I do know quite a bit of chords. And the ones that I don't know, I could either look up, but you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if Oopsie could figure it out, because Oopsie is a far better guitarist than I am.
Stop.
It's facts.
He never plays anymore. Sorry, Oops.
I know. Just because he doesn't play anymore,
you should.
It's
get
again like riding a bike.
You
get rusty. No, little dusty, never rusty.
Yeah, no.
If he picked it up for an hour, he'd be back at where he was.
I don't know about that. this is the way to encourage him.
I would put money. I put a lunch on it.
No, I don't bet on him. I think he's very talented, but he hasn't played I think he's played one time in the last year. I know, maybe twice.
Yeah, but you know what? I know this guy.
I know.
And when he does pick up the guitar,
I know maybe better than you. He's been with me for a long time. Oh no, you're probably right. You know better because you guys hung out. You guys always smoked all my. Never mind.
yeah. Ooh. Again, bold statements by Bob McKay over here, chat. Believe this guy?
You know one stat that Lou Gehrig held for a long time when RBIs came in? He had 183 RBIs in 1 year.
You want to hear a random stat?
Yeah.
That's amazing, right?
You think that'll ever be broken?
How many?
183.
183 in 1 year.
Yeah.
Not in today's age, because it's not about RBIs anymore. It's about home runs.
Well, hit with guys on base.
I know, but
And
that's
he
the
did.
thing, is
Yeah.
when everybody's going for the home run, you're not getting many guys on base.
Well, I could see, like Mickey Mantle won a Triple Crown, right, in 56. He had 52 home runs. And he only had 137 RBIs.
Did you know this too? You want to hear something interesting, everybody? Friend of mine, Ed, same guy that gave us the sign.
Go ahead.
He threw a fact at me. Well, I don't know. He said it was a fact. I didn't research it, but he says, "Did you know that during the course of the day, you touch your face or head at least 100 times?"
Who cares?
It's interesting. That doesn't interest you even a little bit?
He's probably right.
Like, I thought about it, I almost went to do it again. You see that? I went to, go fix my glasses.
As you get older.
I probably do it more because I have glasses.
I get older. I'm telling you, I do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always getting a little zit here or there or right here. You
yeah.
know? And
And you get a little scratch or a
this
little
one
touch.
finally went away. This one's not going away. It worries me. But then, can't even see it, right? But right there.
You got to take your finger off your hand, your face. Yeah, I see it a little bit. Yeah.
I tried to shave it off with the razor.
That's crazy. Don't do that.
Yes, I do. Let's put a new razor in today. I'm like, come on, baby. Ah!
That's crazy. Then that's something.
Bleed!
Easy, pops.
No, it'll go away. I had this thing on my ear.
He doesn't try to shave pieces of himself off of
I
himself.
had this thing, like a zit on my ear for like a year.
I remember that.
And all of a sudden it's gone.
I know. I remember that.
Yeah. I
We
don't
didn't know what it
happened.
was.
No.
Now it's gone.
Yeah. No
It's
idea.
Crazy.
But when you get older, you get crazy shit.
Crazy
Sorry.
shit happens.
Now, this whole week, not to talk about myself too much, and I'll stop. No issues when I'm sitting on the couch watching TV or a ball game, whatever, my fugitive. I go to bed. The sciatic starts.
You use the ice pack I gave you?
Yeah, doesn't matter. In pain. Unbelievable pain. I had to get up like 3 times the other night. Couldn't take it. No matter which way I turn, blah, blah, blah.
It's time. It's time that we need to find a chiropractor.
Yeah. We're going to go back to John. They're still there.
Okay, well then you
Yeah.
have all the time in the world. Do it.
You know who said that? In the time machine. You have all the time in the world.
Yeah, but the thing is like, Pops, like, I know you have your routine and everything, but you could break your routine for
Like some
quality
of
of
the
life.
TV distributor, so he's
Yeah.
on the right side.
Do it.
I will try.
No, don't try.
Do
Just
it.
try. Try gives you the option to
fail.
to fail.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Do it.
And this is something that you can do.
See, you got the damn answer. Nobody else got it.
Mm.
Pretty damn good.
That's right. I know that's 2 so far. What was the last month?
That's right. You got Sheffield. Nobody got that.
I
on
can
Sunday.
get rid of that. Yeah, that was crazy. One of the things too, we want to get Larson on the show at some point. Kubi, that would be amazing.
I got 2 trivia questions, but I have to figure them out. Who did Roger Maris hit the 61st home run to break Babe Ruth? And who did Judge hit the 62nd home run to break Maris's record? Good one. What pitcher?
For each?
Yeah.
Well, now you said it out loud. Now we can't use it.
Well, nobody's going to get it.
Unless they look it up.
Nobody's going to remember Roger Maris. I know who it was, but I don't
Again,
know.
they could look it up.
Yeah,
I could look it up.
You never get it.
Again, if we do decide to use that,
Okay.
now you're giving everybody a week to do it. But you gotta wait till the day
Hey,
of
I
the
blew
show,
it.
Pops.
I blew it.
The
Was
level
that-
of
would that-
excitement from this man.
would that
I
been
love
a
it
good
though.
one?
That would have been a good one.
All right, forget it. Nobody answer that question. We're done.
And we got Grim saying, I have to send you the link so you can see the tabs for yourself. All right, yeah, no, definitely send it to me, Grim. Grim, you can post it. You post it in the Discord. Put it in the music section. I'll take a look at it. We should put sports talk in the music section. I know. What was it? Last Super Bowl, we had the Super Bowl chit chat. That's always a lot of fun.
This is going to be a great one when the season starts. Predictions of who's going to be in the Super Bowl. We'll decide that the week the season starts, like in September. Who we think is going to be
We'll be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Now, are we gonna wait till after everyone plays one game?
No.
No, we're just gonna go like
Right
Vegas.
before Labor Day. Yeah. We're going to... Labor Day is like, I don't know, the 5th.
We'll have to, but let's get everybody involved.
Well, we will. At that
We'll
time.
we'll set the board up.
Yeah.
We'll set it up like
Give us
horizontally,
opinion.
and then we'll put
And
everybody
whoever
that
wins
wants to
gets
get
a
involved.
free Mr. Whisker shirt.
I like
How's
it.
that? Little
Like-
promotion.
You know what though? No, even better.
Mm.
Because that's such a tough thing to pick.
Of course. But Vegas picks it.
Then that's not the point. I'm talking about the giveaway. It's not just a T-shirt. You know what? We'll do that, and whoever gets it right gets to pick one thing out of the store, and we will pay for it and send it to them.
You'll pay for it. I ain't paying for shit.
Well, that's what.
I'm only kidding.
Wow, man.
Vegas
The guy
is
that
right.
goes 50-50 on everything just said,
I'm only kidding. You know that.
I'll come up with the idea, but you pay for it.
Do you know last year I think Vegas was right?
Thank you, Grim.
They picked Kansas City. And they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, this is going to be great. Now, here's the thing.
Mm.
Before we get too far ahead of ourselves.
No, I'm not picking nobody right
No,
now.
Pops, can you let me finish what I'm going to say?
3 months away.
Can you let me finish what I'm going to say? Because here's the problem with this. What if 3 people pick the same team? We're going to give away 3 things?
No, they can't pick. Everybody has to pick one team.
A different team. See, this is what I mean. You got to think about it.
Yes.
Like,
Nobody's allowed to pick the same team. You have to pick one team.
So it's first come, first serve then?
Yes. Whoever picks, let's say you want to pick Kansas City again. Let's say you want to pick Buffalo. Let's say you want to pick the Eagles. Let's say you want to pick the Jets, who are right now.
So basically, anybody in chat picking a team to win the Super Bowl
Whoever picks
cannot
first,
pick
that's it. Can't
the
pick.
same as somebody else.
Right. You have to pick somebody different.
Everyone has to have a different
Which is fair,
team.
right?
No, I think it's fair. But see, again, this is why I wanted to say that because,
No, you're right.
we
You
want to
can't-
narrow it down.
Yes. Nobody.
Because
whoever-
if everybody, can you imagine all of a sudden 50 people show up and pick Kansas City and everybody hits?
No.
That's 50 giveaways. I ain't got that
whoever
kind of
picks
cash.
that team first can't pick that team again. How's that?
Okay. So it's a first come, first serve basis.
Yes.
And
I gotta figure Jet fans are gonna pick the Jets. They are highly, believe it or not, because Aaron Rodgers, and this is early, real early. We're 3 months away, right? Today's what? The 13th? The season starts like the 10th. Highly favored, according to Vegas right now.
okay, now here's the
To
thing.
get to the Super Bowl.
To
not
get to
win
the
it.
Super Bowl.
Not
But
to
now
win it.
here's the thing.
Not to win it.
If we do this, now again, this isn't a guarantee yet. I like the idea, but we do have to dance around it
Yeah.
a little bit. We have to play with it a little bit. Here's my idea towards it.
Okay.
If we do this, you and I have to pick last.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah,
We let
the
everyone,
audience.
we let
Oh,
everybody that's watching,
Yeah.
they get first dibs.
We're not going to get none out of it.
And then we're gonna go with, you know,
Good point. Yeah, without a doubt. Let like 10 people pick.
whoever wants to pick, whoever wants to participate.
And you know, with Pop's picks, you know we're gonna have a lot of people picking.
Well, again, we do giveaways for Pop's picks as well.
I know that, but this is for Super Bowl only.
Yeah.
If JD don't come over, I'm gonna be very upset.
JD, Wildman Dave.
Wildman, he's the guy that cooks.
Yeah.
That's the guy I want to eat.
We get, and JD would be fun to have over here too.
Yeah, I want.
I remember what was it? He posted his
Spread.
His spread for Super Bowl that one season, which actually looks.
I want.
I think he had sliders going.
Manny meatloaf.
You want the Papa K wrap?
Oh my god, with mashed potatoes and gravy. See, now I'm hungry again.
Wildman hasn't even said anything in a minute. You did this to yourself.
I started. Yeah, this is my bed. But I was thinking of him. Son of a bitch.
Priceless.
First again. Sorry.
And now, look at you. The
I'm
potty
pissed off.
mouth. Why?
Because none of my teams can win.
Is that like, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, Pops.
No, I'm not. I'm upset when the season's there. Not upset now. Right now, the only team I root for, obviously, is the New York Yankees. Are they going anywhere with Tampa Bay and Baltimore? I doubt it.
No.
But if
Baltimore's in second place right now.
Yeah, if they make the playoffs. And let me tell you something. The announcers, and I don't know if you agree with this, every team, like the Yankees, remember started last year, 54-30, went on a cold streak where they lost 13 out of 14. Every team can't keep up this pace. And it's going to be a time when Baltimore and Tampa Bay are going to go on a losing streak. And the only way the Yankees can get back in, be on a winning streak.
Yeah, but not that, but that. You've already stated earlier. They suck. There's no way they can do that.
If they can get Rodin back, Bader, by the way, is coming back this weekend.
Dad, you said they suck.
They do suck.
We started the show. I said, how you doing? You said, I'm pissed. My team sucks.
If they can get these guys like Stanton and Rizzo and Bader and obviously Judge, you know Judge is going to be good. You know that. No matter what.
I feel like now that you just said that, that's a kiss of, you know, that's a kiss of death there.
No. He's a good player. He's a great player, not a good player. Once he gets back. Like I said, they miss Alonso too. Alonso's got 22 home runs. He's going to miss 3 to 4 weeks. It's going to hurt him and hurt the Mets. Because if they got to face Atlanta again in the near future, they're screwed because they can't beat Atlanta. I don't know why.
Well, again, okay, so you're talking about the Mets, right?
Yeah.
So if they got to face Atlanta again in the near future,
All right, be at Citi Field.
All right, hold on.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I'm gonna bring up the Mets schedule right now.
Well, they got the Yankees today and tomorrow, and I have no idea who they play.
Schedule 2023. Hold on, give me a second.
Well, you got to go up to date now, right?
No, I'm getting it going right now. I'm gonna let you know the next time they face. We're looking for the Braves.
I don't think they're gonna face the Braves, right?
No. Who was the team you just said?
The Mets.
The Mets facing.
I don't know who.
No, what you just said. If they have to face them again in the future,
they're gonna be in trouble.
And who is the team that they have to face again in the future that you said?
The Braves.
The Braves. Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
I don't think they're gonna face the Braves right away. They just face them.
I know. I'm letting you know when they're gonna face.
And they're gonna face probably like in July, if not later. Don't forget, only 13 times, not 19.
No, I know, but I'm letting you know the next time they face them.
Go ahead. Let me know who they're facing.
They don't face the Pops. They don't face the Braves again. They have a 4-game series against them, and they're home August 11th through August 13th.
Oh my God, it's a month and a half.
All right.
Who are they facing after the Yankees? Can you look that up?
Yes. No, of course I can.
So today's the 13th. Tomorrow's the 14th.
So right now, bottom of the 8th, by the way, the Yanks are still up 7-6. All right, after the Yankees, the Mets face the Cardinals for 3 games.
Tough game. Tough series.
They're home against the Cardinals.
Yeah. And then they go on the road.
Then they go on the road against the Astros for 3, against the Phillies for 3, and then they come back home.
That's a tough 6 games. Astros are tough. Phillies, they should beat.
And then after that, it's home against the Brewers for 4.
Tough. Brewers just
Home
slept.
against the Giants for 3.
Could be tough.
Away against the Diamondbacks for 3.
Excellent team this year, believe it or not.
All right, so yeah, no, they have. Listen,
They have
they have a tough schedule.
Teams that nobody expected. The Giants, the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are right up there. I don't know what the hell happened to them.
I know, but I was bringing it back because you said when they have to face them again. Now we know, yeah, they have a road in front of them.
Well,
it's not an easy path.
You said 4 games at Citi Field, right, against the Braves.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
That's 10 games. Then they have to go back to Atlanta for 3, probably late August, early September. Anyway, those 4 games, they better hope by that time everybody's healthy and they get 3 out of 4.
But Pops, that's the thing with sports again. Is yes, you have to hope.
Yeah.
Because what you hope, what every manager, owner, fan hopes for during a regular season,
Yeah.
is that the team stays healthy. But the reality of it is,
Nobody can predict that.
that's impossible.
Who thought
Somebody you didn't want to get hurt is going to get hurt.
Who thought Alonso was going to get hit by a fastball in his thumb?
Who thought Judge was going to go barreling through a wall at Dodger Stadium?
Right. And stub his foot.
I
think he's back Thursday, by the way.
But this is what we live with as sports fans. This is the inevitable. Is players are going to get hurt. And it's going to happen to your favorites. It's going to happen to your least favorites.
Yeah.
It's inevitable.
Unfortunately, it's always the favorites. Like in this case, Bader.
Well, it always seems like the favorites because when if it's your least favorite player on the team, you're not thinking about him. When he gets hurt, you don't care. Of course, it's always your favorite when he gets hurt.
Talk of baseball right now is Volpe. Should we send him down? He's batting like 180, and he keeps striking out. So, is he ready for Major League? Should we bring Peraza up and send him down and maybe let him get his confidence back? Because the kid's striking out. He's going for home runs.
But see, that could do one or two things. Does it build confidence or does it hurt your confidence?
That's exactly what they said.
Right?
You could damage him, but Don LaGreca said, do you care if you send him down? You want to win right now. You're not winning with him. Send him down. Hopefully he gets his confidence back.
But you have to look at...
And get him back. Get a winning... a guy that can hit right now. And Peraza's kicking ass right now, by the way.
So again, okay, a good point. And I'm sorry, I did slightly interrupt you there, and I just caught myself.
All right.
I apologize for that. Or try to catch myself, because you know what it is.
Offended.
Well, I know. Like, we do it to each other. When you have a few brews, I don't get offended. You interrupt each other. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to ask you this question, and this goes out to everybody here.
Go ahead.
When it comes to your team, and like when you got players that are in slumps right now,
Yeah.
do you think, especially if your team's, like for instance, the Yankees, like you said, in 9 games, I'll use the Yankees as an example, I'll use the Mets as an example, these 2 New York teams.
Yeah.
The Yankees are 9 games over 500, the Mets, each said, are 4 games under 500, right? All right, let's take this into consideration. When it comes to a player's, when he's slumping on the field,
Yeah.
the fact that right now, for instance, like we have talked about on the show, that the Yankees don't have a shot at winning the division.
No, not right now.
I'm putting that into the factor right now. Is that so? Okay, you don't have a shot to win the division. Do you let this player grind it out until he gets his confidence back? Because if you're not gonna get the division anyways,
Yeah.
and you send someone down to the minors hoping that it boosts their confidence.
Yeah.
When you're X amount of games out, is that really helping
I'm
you?
a fan.
No. I'm asking you though. Do you think that it like for instance the Orioles, if they had to play second place right now in the division,
Yeah.
if they had someone slumping, I could see it. Okay, we're in second place. We want to get to first. We need him to get our confidence back. But like, my thing is when it's teams that aren't fully in it, they're not fully out of it. They're not fully in it right now.
No.
Do you think, I think it's more harmful for a player's confidence.
Yeah.
Because
that was the argument today. Send him down.
Interesting.
Or keep him here and hope he gets back, or does he hurt the team more? Like this week against Boston, he was the last guy up twice. Could have won the game. Struck out and popped up. Just missed a home run. Just don't count. I like the kid, but
almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah, I mean, he missed the fucking foul pole by this much. 3-run homer would have been a walk.
Literally less than a foot.
Yeah, and the next day, man on third, extra innings, bottom of the 10th, 1 out. LeMay was on third. Trevino strikes out. Volpe strikes out. Yeah. No contact. All you have to do is hit a fly ball.
But that's again. It's there are players
can't hit.
That in that moment the pressure is to be the clutch guy. It's hard, and like you said about we were talking about Hideki Matsui earlier. He was a clutch hitter, a clutch hitter for the Yankees. Yeah. There were every team has players. Bernie,
that's
but like even going back, like
that's every all of them, not one guy, all of them. Posada, your guy.
Every team had players, not just the Yankees. That and that's what separates is when they get them clutch hits.
Yeah, that's why they won the World Series.
Because we always talked about this, and this is something to think about. A home run looks great, right? When you see it, you're excited to see it, but when it happens in a game is when it's important. Hitting a solo shot in the 9th inning when you lose an 8-1 doesn't mean a goddamn thing. It's just great for your stats. It's the clutch hits. Can I finish my point, Pops? I'm sorry. But again, like you were saying, is clutch hitting right now. That's what you were bringing up. Yeah. That's what you were bringing up, and that's what I'm going with.
A walk.
A pop fly that brings the guy in from third.
Yeah,
a deep pop fly, obviously.
1 out. Yeah. Got the guy in. A ground out when the man's on second. Make sure the ground out is at right side so he can go to third.
What I'm saying is to you is to even go even further deeper with what you're saying is Pops, you're going to see that to be more and more rare these days because everybody wants high-scoring games, home runs galore, and
that's why get the plays that.
What do you think?
Don't worry about the home run.
Can I ask you a question? And chat, for those that are watching right now, for those that even are watching this after the fact, we're curious. So the next time we do a show, I'd love to hear about this.
Yeah.
Now, Pops, what do you think is a higher rating thing to watch these days? A team that hits multiple home runs in a game, or a pitcher that pitches a no-hitter or perfect game?
Well, what you
in
said.
Today's world.
In
today's world.
Yeah, and the late doesn't happen too often. I like a team that hits singles, doubles, and triples. I'm not a home run.
But that's not the question.
Yeah. Well,
given the two options that I gave you, do you want a team? And you know what? I'll narrow the second part of it down because I know I said no hitters and perfect games. I'm gonna bring it a little bit closer together here. Would you rather see a game that has an insane amount of home runs, or would you rather see a game where a pitcher pitches a no-hitter?
Obviously a no-hitter. That means your team's winning.
It doesn't mean your team's winning.
Well, a no-hitter must.
Well, no. You're right. I was just thinking through 9 innings of baseball.
Yeah. And most of the time, you don't see the no-hitter so much. I would, again, not to diversify against your question, I don't like the home run thing.
I know.
I like the swings for hits, walks, get hit by a pitch, get on base.
MLB does not give a fuck what you like.
I know.
They only care about what they like and their ratings.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what sells. Home runs.
Unfortunately.
You see my face, right? I'm not excited about it either because I miss the days. And you know what? We talked about this, Pops, is I miss the days because I don't get to watch a lot of baseball. I listen to a lot of shit on the radios. I look up on Twitter or not Instagram, but you can do it there too, I bet. But go online to see how everybody, teams are doing. talking to you, Pops, is one of my main pieces of 411 that I get, because you tell me during the week, like, oh, this is who won today, this is who lost, this is how they won.
Yeah.
Like, you keep me informed as the week goes on.
Yeah.
Because working fucking full time is a pain in the ass. My thing is,
I can watch your games. You can't.
exactly. And my thing is this: is that now with the games being, especially baseball, I'm going to stay on baseball, is how much the game has evolved. Where now an average game is 2 hours and 33 minutes long.
Yeah.
That to me, something was stolen from me. Was when I could sit down, when we planned a day to watch a game together. That is now a time period.
You're losing an hour.
That I'm losing now. By the time I crack open my third beer, the game's almost over. You and I haven't even gotten to a full conversation yet, and we're already in the 7th inning.
Yeah.
Because of how fast everything moves. Yeah, it's great for ratings because now, you sit down, you watch an entire game. Well, you know what? For some of us out there that really relish in the time that you have to watch a game, the days that I do get to sit down and watch a Yankee game with you, and knowing back in the day, we have 3.5 hours to shoot the shit, and maybe if we're lucky, it goes into extra innings so we can hang out even longer.
Yeah. And those guys don't even hang out long because of the man on second.
Yeah. No, now those things have been
ripped
ripped away. Not just between you and me, father and son, but many other father and sons out there. Mothers and daughters, families in general, friendships, friends out there that would get together for a baseball game and sit down and say, hey, this is, you planned an afternoon or an evening together where you knew you were going to be together 3.5, 4 hours and get to talk sports and see your favorite team. Thank you, pitch clock. You fucking ruined it.
Like I said, this is not set in stone. They said they could change this by next year. They could make it 25 seconds. But there always will be a pitch clock.
I think
they could change the rule about throwing it first instead of 2 times, 4 times.
I think my opinion, Pops, and then you can follow up with it with yours if you have one for this.
Yeah.
Change it. Change it. The game's too short. You ruined it.
The other day, the Met guy...
A football game, I think, on average is 3 hours, right?
Easy, if not longer.
Yeah.
Usually it starts at 1, it's usually over by 4:20, unless there's, no...
And we had the first baseball game of all time this season under 2 hours. That's disturbing.
That's crazy, yeah. You're right.
Thank you.
The average is 2 hours and 36 seconds. 2 hours and 36 minutes right now.
Yeah, I said 2:33.
Last game against Boston, by the way, went 3 hours because it went into extra innings. By the way, the most viewed game, and that series between Boston has no juice anymore, like it used to. Now it's about Tampa Bay, believe it or not.
But that's what's funny is it went 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because obviously it has juice. People want to see it.
Sold out Yankee Stadium and had the biggest ratings on national television Sunday night than any game this year. So go figure.
I know we've gone back and forth about the pitch clock and the rule changes and things like that, but the more and more, let me finish what I'm saying, please. The more and more I think about it, the more and more I hate it. With what I just brought up, again, something was stolen from me.
Yeah.
More time for us to hang out, shoot the shit.
Baseball players did that to themselves. Guys stepping out of the box 20 times. No. Their wristband. Pitches thrown over the first 10 times. Sorry. Yeah.
There's got to be a gray area. And again, I know we went over, but
let them throw over 4 times, and let the pitch clock go to 25 seconds, and let the guys stop stepping out of the box. I like what they do. He has 1 timeout, each player. That's it. And the pitcher, like if a man's on second, he can turn around and stop the pitch clock and start it again. 1 time. Stop throwing the ball. Like I said years ago, the guy would throw the ball 10 times to first base. It'd be like 5-10 minutes. But the guy was still up.
We got Bella My Melon chat saying, I'm sorry, possibly just kidding. So she goes, you were telling me things I had no idea about. A game under 2 hours? Also,
very, very infrequent. But it did happen.
It did. I know. Bella, again, awesome to see you.
Yeah.
Hopefully, how you doing? Hope you
That
having a
means
fantastic
no hitting,
time.
great pitching. No hitting.
And Bella says, I haven't been to a game since before the pandemic. So, and all these changes, Bella, okay, you ready for this? Because we still got about 10 more minutes left of the show, give or take. Give or take. But all of the rule changes that have happened in baseball and to change the game. Now, when you go to a game, from what I understand, friends of mine have told me, they don't stop serving beer anymore at the 7th inning stretch. They serve it all the way through.
Why not? They're losing money as it is.
All about that.
Yeah.
Bella says, doing great. Hope you are too. We're feeling good, right? We've had some frustrations. We've had some good times tonight. It's always an up and down because sports, when we get into this subject, that almighty dollar and the ratings and everything, it kills. It's ruining sports. It's ruining some of the things that that I grew up loving. Things that you've shown me when I first started following is now when I look at it, I get frustrated.
I can't even watch a whole game anymore.
It's tough to watch. Can you tell? So Bella, all the changes since you last went to a game during the pandemic, Pops, you want to fill her in real quick? Because I know you know a lot of them.
Me?
Rule changes in MLB.
Oh, the pitch clock.
There's pitch clock, 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Throw it over first twice.
If there's a man on first, the pitcher can only throw to first base twice.
That's why there's so many slow bases.
Yeah.
No shift anymore.
Outfield and infield are not allowed to shift.
No, not beyond the outfield grass or beyond their base.
Infield has to stay
That's
with
why
2
there's so
feet
many
on the
more
dirt.
hits. Yeah. That's why there's so many more hits. The batter can call one timeout. That's it. The pitcher can call a timeout or throw to second, turn around, and the clock starts again. And
Extra innings. Can you go over that real quick?
extra innings, still a man on second automatically. Whoever made out the last.
Explain it to somebody that hasn't seen baseball in a minute.
Whoever, let's say, goes to after 9 innings, the guy that made the last out on the opposing team, and the top of the 10 goes to second base. Nobody out.
Yeah, they start on second. So we go into extra innings already with a man on second.
Which I disagree. I think at best you put him at first. At best. At
least give the pitcher in extra innings a chance for a double play.
Once again, they shorten the game.
They ruined the game, is what they did.
Well,
In my opinion.
Now, if you're a man on second, your team better score more than 1 run. Most of the times, 1 run is never enough. It was the other day. But I've seen teams score 3 runs and then lose. Mm-hmm. When it's their turn for a man on second. Couple of hits, home run.
We got Bella saying, dang, this sounds super wacky. Yeah, it is. It is. They really speed things up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane. Grim's saying, I haven't been to a game in 20-some years.
I haven't been to a game probably since Dan O'Leary took me.
I haven't been to a game.
And I think I was already retired, so it had to be like...
How many years ago?
I'll say 9.
9? No. Wait, no.
What?
Brian. You were there.
Oh, in the suite? Yeah, when was
Yeah, that was his bachelor party.
No.
And
Worst seats in the house.
Yeah, the suites kind of suck a little bit.
Oh, you couldn't see shit.
I mean, for fanciness, yeah.
Beautiful.
But it depends upon your fandom. Like, if you want to go for luxury, yeah. But if you want to go for the love of the game and feel like you're in there.
No. First of all, it was so
like,
much...
I'm not saying anything, but Brian and Laura's way was spectacular.
But there was so much sun.
Yeah.
When the guy hit a home run, I didn't even see it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see it. So I'd rather be on the field, hopefully behind third or first. That's what I like.
We got.
I don't even want to sit behind home plate because it's too far away.
I don't like that either.
No.
I like what you said, behind third or behind first.
Yeah, give me like 20 rows behind third or first, even in the mezzanine.
I normally sit in the bloody nose section, so I don't know what that's like.
Yeah.
But Bella says, I can't lie, I am not the biggest baseball fan, but I do love the game day experience. sitting in the sun and drinking some beers. And she also says the suite is all about free food and drinks, at least for me. No, without that to me right there, Bella. When you say you're not the biggest baseball fan, but you're there for the experience.
Where's the free food and drink?
In the suites, like when we went in the suites.
Oh,
we
yes.
But I love what you said there, because you're not the biggest baseball fan, but you still love going to the game for the experience. Like, that to me is a big baseball fan. You don't need to know every single player on a team to be a big baseball fan.
I'll never go to another game.
It's all about, but Pops, you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
You love that feeling of going to a game.
Oh, yeah, but like I said, it's too expensive. $50 to park, $150 to get in the game.
But at this point, it's exactly, why spend that money for something that ends so quickly?
That wouldn't even be my concern. I just love going to a game, smell the field, the grass.
Oh, just even take it in.
I want to be on.
Yeah, like you said, smell.
Excuse me.
You're good.
Yeah. But I don't want to sit in the upper deck where they look like ants.
No, I get that. But again, like the experience of going to the field,
Yeah, but going to
walking through the stadium. But again, it's the feeling. That feeling that you get.
My day was the smallest.
And that's even what Bella's saying right there. Bella even saying right there. Yeah, it's a good time. I prefer football, but as a live sports event, baseball is a way better time, in my opinion, says Bella.
Me, football, if I got good seats. I don't want to sit in the upper deck at, what do you call it, MetLife? I might as well stay home and watch my TV, because I was just watching the screen.
For me, like the experience...
downstairs.
With baseball...
Midfield,
downstairs, baseball. That's your number one?
And football.
And then football. Like, for me right now, baseball is at the... I'd rather go to a Knicks game than a baseball game.
I haven't gone to Knicks games.
And I don't even watch basketball all that much.
It's great.
I watch highlights here and there. The Knicks seem, pretty interesting. But, going, like Bella's saying, like, in her opinion, and Bella, I'm there with you, putting out mine. I would prefer to either go to... See, it's a juggle between football and hockey now. It's a juggle between football and hockey, because going to Madison Square Garden and watching the Rangers is quite the experience. And again, going to a Giants game or even a Jets game. I've had fun at Jets games. I'm a Giants fan, and I've enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
Being in the stadium, the excitement, tailgating, just so much fun. You make friends out there.
Yeah.
You meet some interesting people.
Go all partying.
But now when you go to baseball, I feel like everything is rushed now. You can't sit back. You can't take anything in anymore.
No tailgating in baseball. People go to the stadium. There's no parking lot where you can sit out there and barbecue and drink.
It's terrible.
Not like MetLife. So.
Like I said, these new rules have ruined baseball.
Well, they're not going to change.
You said that they would change
I would think if the fans or the players complain enough, they would change the clock, the throwing the first.
They got to change something.
The other guy struck out. I forgot what team. It might have been the Mets on a pitch clock violation.
Yeah.
At the end, this was the game online, and he called it. The umpire called him out because he didn't get back in the box before 8 seconds.
And these are how games end now.
Yeah.
How exciting. How exhilarating to see a guy get a final out because he got his foot in 0.5 seconds late.
Yeah.
That's, oh my God, I can't wait to see that shit again.
Well, the umpires are going by the rules. I'm not blaming them. They are following the rules of Major League Baseball. Blame Rob Manfred. He's the commissioner.
Got Bella cracking up, and she says, yeah.
Change the rules.
It's kind of a shame.
Change the rules.
It's a shame.
This year so far,
I agree.
It's disgraceful. With the calls. Sorry.
There are so many things that this all takes away from the MLB, just like A lot of the rule changes in football have taken away from that sport.
It's taken away from the game. Defensive guys can't hit anybody anymore. The guy that was like a Lawrence Taylor. If you
Kick
touch
return.
him,
I know we always
no
go back
more
to kick return.
Yeah. No more. You can't even touch the quarterback. If you touch his face and like invertedly, boom.
If you sneeze on him,
Yeah.
it's like 15 yards and an automatic first down.
And I think the referee should have a better judgment of that. We saw it in the Cincinnati KC game.
Yeah, you see though now, it's like with all these rule changes, refs are out of their minds, umpires out of their minds.
Yeah.
People are getting ejected for just like giving them a look like, wait, what?
Yeah.
We're back in the day. Like you could say something. Go, you serious?
No offense to the umpires and refs. I think both leagues are putting a ton of pressure on them to make the right calls.
Yeah. So,
and when they make the right calls, everybody's pissed off.
but the thing is like it's making the right calls. But with today's technology, even if you make the wrong call, like I feel like there is a level of pride and ego that interfere with some things. Yeah, I could be wrong, but like this is a feeling I have.
And they can review it, like in football. You can challenge,
There are certain things, there are certain plays we've seen. So many plays we've seen over the years right now that don't make a whole lot of sense and don't know how they stood any ground even after the fact, and that all you hear about is you hear about it on sports radio for a week, and then we move on to the next subject like, no, that doesn't, whatever, doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
They spend 3 days on a fucking blown call, and let's move on to the next hot topic, where that is the hot topic.
How about the other topic with the guys, in my opinion, stupid? The pitchers put that freaking grease or whatever, black pine tar.
The pine tar. Yeah, the black pine tar.
Yeah. Scherzer got suspended. Domingo Germán. Obvious. It's on his pants leg. How you gonna?
Yeah, but didn't Scherzer get suspended?
Yeah.
But he didn't have. He had rosin and sweat.
But they warned him the first time.
But rosin and sweat. The rosin bag is on the field.
Yeah.
If it's illegal, take it off the fucking field.
No, but there was shit on it.
There was
Sticky
shit on the
stuff.
bag?
Yeah, there was sticky stuff on his hands when they checked him the second time.
Ooh, see
They
that?
checked him the first time, and they said, giving you a warning. He came out the next inning, did it again. It was sticky stuff all over his hands.
He said it was sweat mixed with the
Bullshit.
rosin.
He was rolling tape around his fingers in the dugout, and they caught him.
This was proven?
I saw it.
You saw it. I'm just asking. I didn't know this. I'm sorry. I just clapped into the microphone.
Like electrical tape on his fingers.
Oh, that's sneaky.
And guess what? When you take that off,
it leaves
sticky.
a residue. I didn't know it. I'm over here getting ready to defend him.
No. He was totally wrong. Totally wrong.
Holy shit.
After they warned him in the first, by the third inning, fourth inning, he was done.
That's
Checked him
incredible.
again, and the umpire saw it right away.
That's incredible.
Once they warned him, what do you think? They're not looking in the dugout? Yes, they are.
Right? Your Bella says tricky. That is really tricky.
Yeah. Might as well brought out a roll of duct tape.
Oh my God! At this point, get some Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
You know.
And Germán was even worse. He had it all over his pants leg. The pine tar. Come on. Are you stupid?
How do you think you're not going to get caught when we're checking everything these days?
They blamed the Yankee coaching staff because they warned them the inning before. They should have walked up to them and said, "What are you doing? Stop. You're going to get suspended," and kicked out of the game. Nobody did nothing.
Now this is what I've heard, and I don't agree with this. But I heard today on the radio. I'm not going to say the station just because, I'm going to strongly disagree with this. They say if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Do you agree with that?
No.
Oh my God, we fucking agree on something.
No.
Please.
Because
Thank you.
right now, cheating is getting you tossed out of the league. We saw it 30 years ago.
I don't even like the idea of promoting cheating.
We saw it cheating with the steroids 30-some years ago. Baseball allowed it because the attendance was phenomenal after the '94 strike. So everybody was juiced up. Sammy Sosa couldn't fit a helmet on his head. He was so big.
Yeah.
He had cork in his bat and shown. when it split the bat. Are you kidding me?
Dude, even it was who am I thinking of? I know we could use A-Rod as one of them.
Barry Bonds.
But A-Rod, you know, before he got to the Yankees, was accused of steroids. I think he was his whole career.
Yeah.
But like prior to that, when he was on the what was it, the Astros? No, it wasn't the Astros. Seattle. Sorry, yeah,
went to
Seattle.
Texas and then the Yankees.
Texas, but when you look at his stats for Texas, and then when he comes to the Yankees, all of a sudden, home runs start going off the fucking out of control.
He had 59 home runs with Texas 2 years in a row, won the MVP. Yeah.
So you think he was doing it back in Texas?
They said he was doing it back in Seattle when he was like 19.
These are things I didn't know.
Oh yeah, they said he was on the juice then.
But this is, you know...
Don't forget, he came all around when the juice was already around. Barry Bonds, Sosa, mid-90s. Baseball was in trouble because of the strike in 94. Everybody said, oh, I ain't watching this shit anymore. All of a sudden, everybody sees the home run. What do fans like most? The long ball.
The long ball.
Disgraceful that McGuire hits the home run and Roger Maris's family sitting there. And they cheered him
he cried. And held them.
Disgraceful. That's why I appreciate Judge's record that beat him legit.
Well,
62
as we know right now, legit. God forbid something come out in the future.
Believe me, they would have tested him 20 times last year.
I know. I feel like they would have too.
You're never gonna see. He's big
but
enough.
it's like you don't need the juice. You don't need to cheat to set a record. You know, you just
man.
You put the time in and you hope for the best. Am I wrong or am I right?
The guy's 6'7", 280. He's going to hit the ball. There was a guy in my day, Frank Howard.
Got Bella cracking up right now.
Frank Howard was 6'10", 285, 290 pounds. The bat looked like a toothpick in his hand.
Yeah.
He would hit line drives in Yankee Stadium, the old Yankee Stadium, 461 feet. It was 20 feet high and hit the wall.
Who was it, the comedian? I think it was Bill Burr. Was like, I hope he comes out with two giant chest muscles with the bat stuck in between it and just...
I disagree with Bill Burr on that.
No, I do. I agree. No, he did it as a joke, but it's just, again, it's just pointing out what people want to see.
You know?
And I don't want... I'd rather see a pitching duel more than anything.
You know, I was really upset about my favorite guy, Joe Beningo, who's a FAN announcer, Met fan, Jets fan, Rangers, and Knicks. He was on last week. He's retired, but he does.
He does a podcast now.
Yeah. And he blatantly said, "I want all those guys to be in the Hall of Fame. The guys are on the juice." He goes, "There's no reason why they shouldn't be on the Hall of Fame." I was shocked.
I'm floored right now.
Yeah. He said
that was his quote unquote.
Yeah, I was
word for word.
Live. He goes, there's no... Put them in. Pete Rose included, if I remember correctly.
Well, Pete Rose didn't use juice, though. He just gambled.
Well, like I said, there's a rule in baseball.
Now, I know.
Especially not on your own team.
You don't want to get... that I agree with.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is that... was it him throwing a game, though? That...
Doesn't matter. All they knew, they found out. No.
Fellas saying that was a strange time.
It was he was betting on his own team. How do you know if he wasn't throwing the game? What if he bets against his own team?
Look at his freaking stats.
Don't matter. How about those games that they might have lost that he was betting on, like $20,000 a game? A lot of money in those days.
Okay, fine then. What if he can't gamble and not make... I don't even think he's allowed in baseball.
Well, they let him be on a SportsCast. The only two guys I remember.
But you can't. I'm totally against this with Joe Beningo.
Oh, me too.
I do not agree with this at all. That you're gonna, all that does is incentivize future generations
to cheat,
to put potential harmful things in their body.
No,
to better themselves in sports. I do not agree with that at all.
I think two of them. Well, maybe not. Barry Bonds probably would have made the Hall of Fame. He was great before that. He hit over 400 home runs with Pittsburgh before he went to the Giants.
And that's when he started using the stuff.
Obviously. Look at the size of him. His arms were like, like, what's his name? The Hulk. Like I said,
Listen, again, I want to point out, though, Joe Beningo is entitled to his opinion just like I'm entitled to mine.
I love the guy.
He can
I
feel
totally
the way.
Disagree.
I think he's been one of the greatest sports, on radio. One of my favorite voices to listen to. I'm shocked that he's for that.
No, he says.
I'm shocked.
The only way they're getting in when these writers either die and get replaced by younger writers.
They don't deserve to be. If you cheat, you do not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yep. And there'll be many other players that they didn't even catch.
That's it. If you were caught breaking the rules when so many players are trying to follow the rules, that is not fair.
That's why I'm so glad Messina made the Hall of Fame. Because he had to face these guys. Manny Ramirez, remember him?
Manny Ramirez, David Ortiz.
Yeah, Ortiz.
I don't know if David Ortiz, they never got him.
They should have got him, but they didn't. He was definitely on it.
But Manny Ramirez.
Yeah.
He faced, again, when you look at the division, like, one of the things, and because Mike Messina was one of my favorite players of all time. Is still one of my favorite players of all time. One of my favorite pitchers of all time.
Yeah.
And when he adapted his gameplay, his pitching style, because when he started losing the fastball, he brought the knuckle curve in.
5 pitches he had.
And that was amazing. 5 pitches to have at that time.
Yeah.
And that was his arsenal. And he retired that year on the Yankees. He got 20 wins. Yeah, he retired, and that was his career high.
Went out from a perfect game against Boston.
I think that was twice that happened.
Not a perfect game.
No hitter, right?
I saw the game. Perfect game. 26 guys, and the last guy got a hit.
Got a base hit.
That's nice. Yeah. 26 guys he retired.
I think it was David Ortiz.
No, it was not.
No?
I forgot the guy's name, but it wasn't him. And,
but it's just...
This is in Fenway, where everybody's rooting against the Yankees. And they were actually cheering him on, if I remember correctly, because he was 1 out away from a perfect game.
It's an amazing thing to witness.
What's a perfect game?
27 up, 27 down.
Sounds boring. I'm doing the
Robert
De Niro.
Sorry. Because my heart just sank. I was just like, that is, like, to me, to think about what you have to conquer on the mound as a pitcher, not just 27 up, 27 down, but your own emotions and having complete control of every single pitch you throw.
There's always
how difficult that is.
There's always a great play on the field. In every no-hitter.
Every team has that one that will ruin your perfect game.
I watched David Cohn do the perfect game. They had it on yesterday. And Knobloch made an unbelievable play in the bottom, top of the 8th, backhanded. If you miss it, it's going through.
Pops, very well spoken. You're 110% right, because there is an amazing play that'll happen on either side of the field. It's either the hitter getting that fluke bloop to get a single, or that player that does an outstanding Superman catch to get the ball.
Mickey Mantle, 1956, Don Lawson's perfect game in the World Series. He had an outstanding catch. And
you know what's sad, though?
It doesn't happen.
With these new rules, the odds were already slim. In a game that was already considered too long. Now with everything shortened, do you understand how much will change with these records now? Things like that, moments like that. The possibility of you even seeing that in 2.5 hours.
I'll tell you, the only thing that's going to increase stolen bases and more hits.
Yeah, you're going to see exactly. You're going to see a reverse.
Yeah. There's one guy, I don't know.
Records of stolen bases will be broken now.
Yeah. Well,
and I think that, to me, is... And I do apologize. I did interrupt you.
Well, one guy, I don't know who it is, has 27 stolen bases already. 27. After 60-some games. Now, he ain't going to break the record. And that's, what's his name? Ricky Henderson. I don't think. Maybe. But if you can reach 133... you're damn good. And Ricky did it without all these nonsense, you know, what they do with the 2-pitch. He was a great base stealer. Murray Wills, Lou Brock, and Ricky Henderson, the best base stealers. All right, kiddo. I think it's time.
All right. We're going to call it a night. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out tonight. Again, hope you had enjoyed yourselves. We always enjoy your company. Bella Mamel, Grim Reaper, Mr. Oopsie, Kylo Ren, Wild Man Dave. And a big shout out right now. I want to say hello, and you know, we haven't seen you in a while, Blue and Mismo, but we really hope that you guys are doing well. And again, if there's anything we could do, just
be ready for the football season.
You know, we're here for you, and we want you to know that.
He was great with the picks.
He won. He beat me.
I know that. Yeah.
He beat me, and I was above you by like 10 games at one point.
Yeah, but I caught up. I was right there.
I know. But he beat everyone, and he even said it. Blue said, he goes, "I'm gonna beat Chat, and I'm gonna beat you two, because we don't consider ourselves in the Pops picks."
No, he beat. You know, but I was right there with him.
Bella's saying, "Have a great night, Bella. Take care." We'll be back next week. I have off on Thursday, if that calendar is correct. Yeah. And so we'll be bringing the Pops and With SportsCast back again Thursday night around the same time, between 7:30 and 8. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your week. We love you guys. Take it easy now. Pops?
Later.
Oh! My God! Take care, everybody.